anger, frustration, outrage.
Mass lockdown in Shanghai.
Separate children who test positive from their parents.
Millions of people are also down to their last rations of food.
Well, if you think Wuhan 2020 was bad, welcome to Shanghai.
Hold on. Mark, cut that off. Cut that Western media propaganda bullshit off, okay? This is embarrassing. Look, I actually just got back from Shanghai, and they told me I could return to America as long as I tell the truth. My name is Andrew Schulz, and I loved the Chinese lockdown, all right? Let's clear up some misconceptions. Are children being separated from their COVID-positive parents? Absolutely not. The only way China takes kids away from their parents is with a vacuum. Also, what type of country separates their children from their parents? That's disgusting. The media is saying China used their military to force citizens into isolation. Bullshit! The Chinese government would never do that unless you're Muslim. Oh, and you know what? I misspoke, unless you need to learn how to be more patriotic at one of their totally awesome patriotism camp. Now, what about this video of people screaming from their balconies? Hey, racists, that's not screaming, that's singing, okay? They're not very good at it. In the entire history of China, they've had like 2 hits. William Hung drooling on American Idol, and I've been working on the railroad.
Oh my
God. Wow. This video of a drone flying overhead telling people to control your soul's desire for freedom. Guys, this wasn't even in China. This was at Will and Jada's house. And the empty fridge on the balcony pic. Pure propaganda. First of all, every college student in America has a fridge that looks just like that. No? You don't believe me? Let's go to our expert geopolitical analyst, Sagar Anjeti. He's going to confirm everything that I'm saying.
Schulz, what the fuck are you talking about? The situation in China is terrible. People are literally
Mark, cut that off. Guys, sorry about the technical difficulties. We'll get back to Sagar in a second. But look, there are reports of robot dogs telling people to stay in their homes. And mainstream media bros all say the same thing. They started out as real dogs, but then the people ate them. That's racist. Okay? It's also inaccurate. Now, I will admit that there is a horrifying video of bags filled with live cats. And I've heard all the jokes, guys. Oh, this is the first time anyone wrapped up a pussy to stop the spread of a virus. Childish. I'll have you know, just like those cats, China will land on its feet. Yes, a cat has 9 lives, but China has got over 1 billion, and they're willing to lose every single one of them if it prevents even one more COVID death. Yeah, okay. It felt good to get that off my chest and clear up, some of this dangerous misinformation that's been out there in the world, guys.
So you just got back from Shanghai?
Yeah, I was in Shanghai for a little bit. It was it was beautiful. And it was awesome. And the community and
Okay.
Am I the only one that seems like this is weird? This is
What are you talking about?
Maybe I don't know, you've been compromised or something. Are you okay, Doug? Like I'm your best friend. I want you to tell me.
I feel great. I'm here with you guys, and I'm just making sure that we right the wrongs of Western civilization.
So why are you wearing a prison outfit?
Why would you assume this is a prison? That's the problem with the lack of cultural exchange. This is just a really cool state-sponsored home attire. It's leisure wear. It's quarantine chic. This is what everybody wears.
And the government doesn't have you under their thumb or anything like that. They're not making you say things.
Why would you think that?
Well, there was a sniper. There was a red dot on your forehead.
I was doing that to make Akaash comfy. Okay. Some of us have an appreciation for our friends and family and their cultures, and I was hoping that you guys would understand the Chinese Communist Party's culture by, shedding some light on the truth that's out there.
You don't seem like yourself right now.
Why do you say that?
You just seem like, somebody's telling you what to say.
Yeah, nobody, guys, I speak for myself and myself
normally
only.
In the past, you've always stood against tyranny and authoritarian governments and with the people that are being oppressed.
Yeah.
And right now you're doing the exact
opposite.
Right
now you're kind of weird. The government.
You don't think that the government's oppressed a little bit with all this propaganda? Imagine what they do. They're working hard every single day to save all these lives, and then all it is people in the West making jokes.
That's a good point. No one ever thinks about the dictators.
Okay.
Yeah, it's hard for them. It's hard to be a tyrant. It's hard to be a dictator. Yeah. And it's hard to put 26 million people inside their homes for their own safety.
Exactly, yeah.
Can we stop down for just a second? We're stopping down.
Okay.
We'll stop recording if we need. Hey, just for the sake.
I'll turn the camera.
Just for the sake of just having a good conversation for the podcast. Yeah. We'll edit this out. Just have a real conversation.
So what do you really think is happening?
Guys,
in
it's
China?
really fucked up over there.
Yeah.
It's really fucked up over
Government's
there.
doing some crazy shit,
Yeah,
right?
dude, it wasn't even cats in those bags.
What
was it?
It was actually Uyghurs.
Wow.
They thought that Americans would be more sympathetic to their plight if they dressed up as animals.
Oh, wow, they're furries?
As furries.
Okay.
I didn't know they were furries.
They're actually furries. They are furries. Yeah.
crazy.
Yeah. And it's kind of working a little bit.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I mean,
man.
white people in America care way more about animals than human lives.
Than anything in the
That's a
whole
fact.
world. That's the thing they care the most about.
Uh-huh.
And it's just like, they wouldn't let me come back unless I said this.
But bro, how's your asshole? Did they like COVID test you?
Yeah.
You all right, bro?
No, it was crazy. And they didn't even use the swabs, dude. They were going straight fingers, man.
Oh shit!
Wow.
It was unbelievable.
Wow.
They tested your prostate for some COVID. Though.
Yeah, they really did. And I was like, you thought you had a Chinese finger trap. Why don't you give me a COVID test and I'm going to teach you all about that.
Shit.
Yeah, I was snatched up,
Yeah.
dude.
Hey, look, man. I'm glad you're safe.
Oh,
We
fuck,
have a real
guys.
conversation. You know?
Yeah, we
Don't
got
worry
you
about
back.
it,
We
dude.
got you
You're
back.
safe with
Okay,
us.
did we
love you.
get the sniper out of here?
Yeah, the sniper's
Yeah.
The sniper's gone.
Dude, you're safe.
He's
We love
grabbing
you.
coffee
We'll
right
never
now.
put this out, endanger you. It's not going to happen.
Okay. All right. Well, is there anything you guys want to know or would like to share about what's happening right now?
Yeah,
And-
these drones are sending some pretty fucking crazy messages. Yeah, your soul doesn't want freedom. That seems fucking crazy.
Now, is that actually true though? Because I don't speak Mandarin or Cantonese or whatever the language was.
Yeah.
I don't know how do we know that's actually what the thing's saying?
That was verified by to me by someone who also doesn't speak Mandarin. Or Cantonese.
Yeah, no.
I haven't asked a single Asian person about this. I just want to let you know.
Can I be honest with
good.
you?
Yeah.
I feel like somebody on Twitter would speak Mandarin and be like, yo, this is bullshit. That's not what they're saying. And I didn't see that in the first comments.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's true. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that's a good point.
Twitter would have fact checked it.
Bro,
Yeah.
but what if we got one of those drones for like Puerto Rican neighborhoods and like after 11 o'clock, it's like, please, try to resist your soul's desire to play music. Like,
That won't work, bro.
Puerto Ricans will
that
hijack that shit.
Yeah, we'll
And then
hijack
they're just
it.
gonna play
boombox.
Yeah, they're just gonna play reggaeton in my fucking apartment.
Son.
God damn it.
That'll be lit right there, bro. Shit.
They soup it up like a Honda.
Yeah.
It's just got Puerto Rican flags hanging down.
How was
from
this
it.
drone lowered? Like, how is that even possible? Like, it flies.
You're going to see it at the parade next year,
Yeah.
just fucking flying through.
It is kind of crazy though, what's been happening out there.
Yeah, it's nuts.
And so I was talking to Sagar, and he was saying a couple interesting things. And so he goes, the vaccine that they have is apparently 50% effective. I think Bloomberg put it's called the Sinovac or something like that. And a lot of the old people there, they're like the least vaccinated old population, right? So like South America is more vaccinated old population.
Did he
Why?
say why that was?
Because they bought their own propaganda. The old people said there's not going to have one person who has COVID. So what's the point of the vaccine? Right?
But can't they just force their population to get vaccinated?
They can, 100%. But if there's nobody with COVID, you don't need to get it. If their real policy, they believe this. Remember, this policy happened with the first wave, Delta. Omicron came. It's way more contagious, like 1,000 times more contagious.
Right.
So, and again, I'll say what you want about the vaccine, but like in terms of old people, it is going to keep old people alive. There's no doubt.
Yeah.
And especially when Omicron came out and it was so easy to pass. So that's what they're dealing with right now. They're just dealing with a super easy to pass on version of it. And Sagar had a funny point. He goes, the one upside is gas is like 30 cents cheaper. I go, what are you talking about? They're the biggest importer in the world. They're not driving. 26 million people just sitting in their apartments.
Yeah.
So we're looking at the pump. It's down in the fours again. We're like, okay.
That's solid. That's a fair trade, I think.
Hey.
That's a fair trade.
Yeah.
That's Chinese government oppressing their people. Ain't got nothing to do with us.
Yeah.
I mean, that's fine. Keep your people locked up, I think.
But
I
it is
guess the
kind
war
of
in Russia's over then.
but it is kind of wild, right? Like,
Yeah. And like the dog thing is crazy. Like
so explain the
robot
dog thing though, because there's a little more to this.
Well, I only understood it as like they're sending this thing out. It also has like the microphone taped on its back, which seems like super
It's a little
unofficial.
janky.
Oh, I thought you
Yeah.
were talking about taking the pets.
Oh yeah,
from the
I mean
people.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. So basically, like, there's all these videos swirling around. Like, we won't put them here just because they're kind of graphic, but like, basically, like, COVID positive people get their dogs taken from them and killed.
Yeah.
Is what like the news, like Western media is saying.
Yeah. Yeah. Basically because they're putting them in a quarantine for 2 weeks or however long it is.
Yeah.
So the dog's going to die anyway. So they just take care of it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I think that's what the cats in the bags were, is also cats can transmit COVID apparently.
Yeah.
So like anything that
They
can
would.
transmit
These
it.
motherfuckers would. Yo. Dog would never do that shit. Dog would die of COVID before it gives it to you.
This is how the Black Plague started. They tried to kill all the cats because they thought the cats were spreading.
Why
It
it's
was
got to be
actually
the Black
rats.
Plague, Mark? Why can't it be the bubonic plague?
Yeah, I
Why
know.
you got to racialize it?
Fine, the plague. Okay?
Thank
the
you.
plague.
The plague.
The one plague.
I mean, all plagues matter. Okay, that's why I was just. Let's just not use any colored plague. Okay, but no, like the.
But they did the wrong thing by killing the cats.
exactly.
Because the cats
They're doing it
would've
again.
Killed the rats.
Exactly.
Wait. Why are they doing it again? The cats aren't going to kill.
If
Rats
there's a
aren't spreading
plague, you
COVID.
don't kill cats. That's just like rule number 1 of plagues.
Yeah, but the rats aren't spreading it this time.
This
That's
is
what we
humans.
think. Yeah. Oh, same mistake twice. History never repeats itself.
Damn,
Right?
you're calling them rats?
Yeah, dude, that was a little
Bro,
bit.
that
That's
was
that
crazy,
was,
bro.
Rats?
that was a little far,
Wait,
dude.
who did I call
Yeah,
rats?
Yeah, that was. I mean, I was imprisoned by the Chinese government, and even I wouldn't call them rats, dude.
Oh my
like,
God, I did not say.
I mean, it
Chill
depends
out.
the year, but like, there's certain years where maybe it's okay.
yeah,
People
yeah.
born in that year, myself included. I believe it was '83, the year of the rat.
yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, really?
I think we should look it up.
Okay, I'll check it out.
Al, and
You guessed that? He confirmed it, and both of you guys are just
Yep,
going on some
100%.
bullshit right now. I
Oh,
love it.
dude,
Year
year
of the rat?
of the pig.
boar,
Nice.
boar, 84, year of the rat.
Let me check. 84 is
84.
the year of the rat.
That explains my
Nice.
teeth, though. You're the rat. Really, it all adds up. Big ass teeth. Shit makes sense now.
But anytime there's a policy that's like sloganized, like war on blank, it just means people are getting fucked over.
Ooh,
like
break
if it's like
that
war
down.
on
That's a
COVID,
great point,
like
dude.
war on COVID, like if it's war on like an abstract
on
idea,
terror.
war on crime, like war on drugs.
War
It's like-
justifies whatever
yeah.
Yeah.
action is necessary.
And then it's
to
like an
succeed.
abstract thing. It's like, what does that even mean? War on COVID. Like that basically just means war on people that happen to have COVID that are asymptomatic and living in their apartment.
Is that what they're calling it, a war on COVID?
That's like basically the rhetoric.
Essentially
yeah,
it?
yeah. I don't know
Okay.
if they've sloganized it that way, but that's the vibe, I guess.
Yeah, it's
It's
interesting.
giving war on drugs, where it's like, all right,
It's giving war on drugs.
it's giving.
It's serving war on drugs
it
big
is.
time, dude. That is funny. Like once they throw war into the conversation, it justifies anything after that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a
Right?
great
Yeah,
point.
I'm sorry. We got to knock down some doors. It's a war on drugs. We got to just break into people's homes and see if they have anything underneath their mattresses because we're at war.
Is it crazy that overall I think this could end up being good?
Why?
Because I think people need to really open their eyes. How long can we turn a blind eye to how fucked the Chinese government is and how dangerous it is that it's getting so powerful? I
Interesting.
think we need to, if the American public starts to be like, yo, this is fucking crazy, there might be political pressure in a good way to stop being so easy on government, stop allowing companies to export everything to China and have all manufacturing jobs out there, etc. It could be good if we start to open our eyes to how fucked Chinese government is.
Yo, that's really interesting. Outside of just how fucked Chinese government is to people, but like how fucked it is to business.
Yeah.
So like if you're building your products, right? In was it Shenzhen or what was one of these places that is builds like absolutely everything for us and they shut the whole fucking city down. But if you're building there and you know that they have a zero COVID policy, for your security of your business, you don't want to make sure that your shit is made in a factory that could be shut down in a heartbeat
Yeah,
if
that's
two
true.
people have COVID. You want to make your products in like Florida.
Yeah.
Like, right? Like, you want your clothing put together in a place where there is no chance in the world it's going to be shut down
And a
because
lot
of
of
COVID.
meth. That gets you going double time.
Let's go.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
good. It's
Get
really
to
good.
showing.
Yeah. Yeah, two positives.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
I like that. Actually, but no, for real, business-wise, that's going to fuck them.
100%. If you had American manufacturing, especially in red states, you'd still be going.
I wonder if capitalistic greed starts to cut in. I wonder if China shifts their policy because they have to compete with these other countries that are offering the cheap labor. Right? So they're like, we will lose factory jobs to India because India is just going to stay open.
Yeah, theoretically. I don't know if they have stayed open. I think they're getting pretty tough on COVID too, but not the same way.
Pussy, son.
Yeah, stay open, dude.
Stay open. Let's go, bro.
I agree. Stay
Breathe.
open. You're going to catch a cold.
Say again?
You're going to catch a cold.
Yeah.
Zero COVID is like zero allergies. Like, what are you fighting at this point?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You give it, I'm
You're gonna get a
zero
sniffle.
allergies.
Yeah.
You're gonna
What
be
the fuck are we
sniffling.
doing,
That's
yo?
what it is.
Yeah. I like how we're just on the cusp of talking shit about COVID. Because like 38, we're like, we don't got to worry about this. And then you get to 48 and it's like, I mean, zero COVID would be a nice policy. You know?
It would be. But yo, you're
We got
old. Don't
10
give a
more
fuck
years
about
of
you.
shit talk.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about no 68-year-old. Like, that's on you to stay
How old are
safe.
your parents?
Stay safe. I'm telling my
yes,
parents,
yes.
get
Put it on
boosted.
them.
But I can't expect all of America to change their policies on my parents. My parents don't even like going out. What
Yeah.
68-year-old you know loves being out in the world like that?
Yeah.
They got to go to the grocery store and they got to see their friends on fucking bingo night or whatever. That's it.
OJ Simpson.
Bingo day.
OJ wants to be out. He's like how old is he? He's like 70? Still partying at the clubs?
OJ killed enough people that if he died at 68, we'd all be like, meh. I don't gotta protect OJ.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna mask up to protect OJ.
He's innocent, bro. Chill out, chill out.
He literally is.
That motherfucker could die either way, to be honest with you. He lived a good life.
He did, actually.
He lived a full-ass life. OJ died today, nobody would say, damn, man, OJ didn't get to live. OJ won a Heisman, killed a white girl. What else is there to do, yo?
That's a good point.
This guy lived his life.
That's a good point, honestly.
What? I mean, it's the pinnacle of success.
Those are Akaash's dreams. Things he could never get away with.
Things I can never accomplish.
Winning.
2,000 yards in a season, killing 2 white people in one sitting. Like, it's crazy. This guy lived.
But those are the toughest things for you. Athletic achievement. And letting a white girl get close enough to you where you could catch. All right,
Anyway,
big guys. Shall we
I'm
shut
glad to
that?
have you back. I'm glad that you came back.
thank you guys so
Don't
much.
worry,
Dude.
we'll edit it out. It's not going to make it in.
Oh,
We're
thank
fine.
God,
Yeah,
man. I really appreciate you guys, dude.
Hey, man, we're here for you.
Thank you, brother.
The
love
fit is
you,
fire,
man.
though. You just need a matching Yankee hat, and then you'll be
And
good.
then I'll be good.
Bro, you look
right?
like Stanley Yelnats, bro.
Who's that?
That's Holes.
Yo,
You look like
Holes.
you look like Holes right
it's an
now,
old
bro.
Shia LaBeouf movie.
Oh yeah, we got to go dig in the desert or some shit like that.
yeah.
Yeah, I wasn't about that.
That movie was fire.
Say again.
Good
No, we
movie.
were
I love
actually
it.
putting our shit in real holes, bro. You fucking virgins.
I know.
You know what I mean? Like dorks.
The movie was about digging holes, not putting stuff in holes.
Oh, I thought you had to fill the holes. I thought the aliens made the
Cold
holes.
bullshit, cold
Oh
bullshit.
yeah.
That book was. I love that shit.
All right, boys. We had an eventful weekend. Okay, and so did Akaash.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Akaash was struggling and just living it out on Instagram. Anyway, let's get to this, okay? Akaash, what happened, bro? What happened?
All right, so I'm supposed to fly to Tampa Thursday night.
Yeah,
Get to the airport.
yeah.
Kev, camera guy, texts me. He says, Brody, flight is canceled. I'm like, what the fuck? I just got here.
Yeah.
All good. I get on the phone with United. You know what I mean? I'm 1K. Let's get another flight. She says, everything is gone. She checks out of Philly. It's gone. She checks landing in Orlando. It's gone. On Friday, I'm like, let's fly out the next day. Nothing. There's nothing. So I'm freaking out a bit. And then my wife is like, yo, don't worry about it. She was supposed to fly in the next day on Friday to see me. She already had a ticket booked. She was like, I'll just give you the reservation. So I'm like, oh, I'm good. I'm straight. I go home relaxed. One ticket pops up on a Delta flight. I tell Dushar, book that in your name because you got an account, and we'll give it to Kevin if we can. And we're good. I go home, talk to Delta. The customer bitch is like, you can't do that. I can't switch reservations. So I don't have that flight.
Oh, no.
I'm freaking the fuck out. And then I'm like, all right, if I have my wife cancel the flight, can you just book it for her? And she's like, no, I can't do that. So I have my wife cancel the flight. I got my phone open. I say, the second you cancel it, tell me and I'll book. I try to book. There's no tickets popping up. No tickets popping up. I call customer service back. They go, yo, someone bought the ticket that fast.
Wow.
In that second.
Why are you
What's
laughing?
up?
No, like people who are waiting for the flight to open up. They're
Standby?
already, yeah, standby. They're already on the list before.
Oh, so you just get it immediately.
Yeah.
But it was 9 a.m. the next day, or no, 11 a.m. the next day, and I'm on there like midnight.
If they're on a list.
They like bought a standby. So it's like.
So
they're-
that's
yeah.
what fucked me.
Yeah, dumbass.
So I'm also...
fucking idiot.
Bro,
you
I-
think they're the first person who's ever wanted to be on a flight where there was no
Why you
tickets?
didn't know either? You said, why are you laughing?
I knew. I was letting Al say it. 'cause he
So
laughed at your dumbass.
my agent texts me like, yo,
Yeah.
there's a Long
fucking
Island...
idiot. You thought you could outsmart Delta? This motherfucker.
He's like, just wait there like a sneaker drop.
I got it, baby. Yeah. That's a sneaker drop you said? Yeah.
I call customer service back and I'm like, what happened? She goes, somebody bought the ticket. Next time, just call us and cancel the ticket. We'll cancel the ticket and rebook it for you. I said, the last bitch said she couldn't do that. She goes, yes, we can.
Oh, wow.
So I got fucked.
Wow.
Then I get a text that's like, yo, there's a flight
And
in
aren't
Long
these
Island.
customer services like y'all people? Like,
No,
isn't that-
these are not Indian customer service. That's
okay,
what
okay.
fucking me.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the problem with 1K is they connect you to Americans. You get too high status, they think you don't deserve Indians. I want Indians,
Yeah.
yo. Let me talk to Sanjay. We got this.
Yeah.
I'm trying to book tickets on Southwest with 2 layovers, legit entering my credit card info as it's available. I'll press purchase, tickets gone.
No.
I didn't know what happened. Apparently, we had stormy weather and there was a big storm in Tampa. So everything got fucked and everything got pushed. So then randomly a 9 a.m. flight pops up. I booked that immediately. It's like $2,000. I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Let me get there. Wake up the next morning, that flight is canceled. So Tushar's got his 3 p.m. on Delta.
Yeah.
And I'm like, let's call customer service, do it right. Hour and a half wait. As soon as we get connected, call gets disconnected. We call back, wait another hour and a half. Lady answers the phone and she's like, yeah, I can help you with this. Let me just cancel Tushar's ticket and then I'll book you on it. Cancels Tushar's ticket. Call gets disconnected again.
No.
And then we try to book and his flight is canceled and we can't book.
Oh.
So now I'm fucked on Friday shows. There's nothing. There's nothing I could do. No tickets. Nobody's making it anywhere. I say, let's move all the shows to Saturday. Whoever can move. We'll figure out shows. I get a 2 p.m. on JetBlue, last flight I can find. And it's supposed to land at like 5:15. I'm like, I'm going to be good for Saturday shows. That flight gets delayed
posts
2
on
hours.
Instagram. We got this. I'm in the air.
Yeah.
Let's post traffic.
Son, we were waiting for a flight attendant.
Yeah.
2 hour delay because they're one
yeah.
flight attendant short.
That happened on my JetBlue flight.
Why? Who cares?
Yeah.
You need 4 people to hand out fucking Biscoff.
Bro, they had a lady doing the over announcement in the airport, and some guy was heckling her.
Oh, yeah.
She, like the gay agent was like, "We're missing a flight attendant," and literally the guy's like, "You're a flight attendant." The woman had to explain to him. She's on mic being like, "I'm not a flight attendant. I'm a gate agent, and we're gonna wait for the flight." You're a flight attendant. Hit her again.
Yo, son, gate agents? Yo,
funny.
all y'all can suck my dick, gate agents.
Why?
None of them are helpful ever.
Really?
All you do is stand there and tell me what group is standing up. What's your job? Hey, group 1, you're welcome to board. That's all you do. Group 2.
What do you want them to
stand
do?
up-
What do you want
I
them to
can't
do?
wait for your next treatment on a flight.
Yeah,
they're gonna
watch,
treat
right?
you like
What's
your
the
Andrew.
gay
Watch.
agent
It's gonna be
finna
so
do?
Nah,
good.
they
She
love
can't
me
affect
now.
my flight?
Something changed, yo.
Yeah, Andrew bounced back.
Yeah, I
And
bounced back. I'm good. It's on you now. Yeah.
Gate agent not gonna do nothing? Hey, flight attendants, thank you. For nothing, to be honest with you. I don't want a good relationship with you either. Suck my dick, even though one of y'all was a fan of the podcast.
Jeez.
do you know how many people are listening that work in the
Alejandro,
travel
you're
industry
cool.
that are going to tell you the fact that you travel for a living and don't have a travel agent who you can call at the airport and direct book you into any airline system? Scoreboard. 90-minute waits, getting cut off. What are you talking
Who's
about?
his travel agent? You?
No, we've got a travel coordinator.
Who?
Michael.
Talk after. Michael.
You made up a name.
No, we
got-
did. You know what?
Y'all
Give
ain't got
Michael a
shit.
shout out.
Wait, why did you hook him up?
Then how come y'all were delayed getting to Vegas?
Ooh.
How come y'all were delayed getting to Vegas?
Do you know what time
I called Mark.
Do you know what time?
I called Mark.
You know what time we decided to go?
I didn't call you.
Midnight.
Because you would have done this dumb shit
Midnight.
to me.
Michael
Made me feel
McVean,
bad about it.
Druvion Travel, shout out Michael McVean, did our whole tour. Sometimes
Yeah.
you're at the airport, Delta's delayed, he books you on JetBlue
So
while you're at the
what happened
airport.
with Vegas? What happened with Vegas?
Were we in Vegas on time? Bitch.
No.
Yeah, we
No,
were.
you were delayed.
No, we got there on time.
No, they got there on time.
Got there on time. You're supposed
Everybody
to get
got there on
early.
time.
Yeah.
Andrew's taking
100%.
helicopters.
I took a helicopter.
Bro, is that
Nah,
shit
but
crazy?
Son.
The fucked up part is that he's looking at your story and he could have called the travel agent and
Yeah,
got
why
you.
did you do that?
Hey,
Look at
back
that.
on his
That's a
phone,
good
We
man.
was
That's a good
busy.
point.
We was busy trying to get to Vegas, bro.
Yeah.
The
This was
Vegas flights
decided
were sold
midnight.
out too.
Well, I thought you was on time.
Son, I almost didn't have. I was about to go to Philly.
Yeah,
drive from Philly.
I was about to go to Philly, and then my girl got on and found one ticket left. And she was like, the flight was in 2 hours. She's like, you might be able to make it if you take a helicopter. And then I booked that helicopter shit. There's a helicopter right by you. I was telling you about this, right?
Blade.
And it's literally 5 minutes. It's twice as much as an Uber, but it's 5 minutes from the helicopter
Twice
pickup
as much
spot
per
to
person,
JFK.
though.
Per person, but I go
You
by
fly
myself,
alone.
right? So it's like,
Yeah, you're good money.
I spend twice as much to be there. And when I say 5 minutes, I really mean 4 minutes. Like, I'm not using 5 minutes as like a euphemism for a short amount of time.
Yeah.
It's literally 5 minutes.
From where
and
to
you're
where?
from the helicopter on 30th. They got one on the east side and the west
Yeah.
side. It's on 30th and like 12th Avenue to JFK. And at JFK waiting is an SUV where they drive you to your gate. They give you your gate time. So they go, when do you need to be at your flight? And they're like, we can get you there at this time.
Oh, that's fine.
Son, it's...
Yeah. And for people not listening,
I'm about to get Blade, and they hit me, and after I posted, they hit me, and I was like, yo, make me your ambassador. I'll do anything.
Yeah.
Red
That's
Ghost.
fire.
I don't know. I wouldn't
That's
put someone
fire.
afraid of heights as the ambassador.
Oh, son, let me let you know something. I'm absolutely terrified of helicopters because
That's what I was
with
thinking,
a plane,
bro.
I got this delusional confidence that like, as long as we have enough speed, the wings could just keep us up until we land gracefully.
Yeah.
But with a helicopter, if a screw comes out,
Gravity.
boom,
Gravity.
down.
Okay.
Like I'm not even worried about like running into the mountains and shit. Like with no, I'm being serious. Like the Kobe thing, the concern is with the mountains. I'm not going on that shit if the weather is not good.
Yeah.
This was a beautiful day. Still terrified.
Yeah.
Because if one screw,
I don't know. But I think he might be cap about the whole afraid of heights thing.
No, on the La Bamba flight, he was fine. It's a
I'm
helicopter
fine
thing.
because we got the wind
You're
and the
fine with La
wings.
Bamba. You went on a
Is the
hot air
door
balloon.
completely
Fine.
sealed on a helicopter?
No,
Or is
but
it-
you good with the door. You worried about
No,
the
they
door.
opened the door.
No,
for
because
the-
that's what
for
the
the-
door
for the
for.
tourists.
That's
No,
what-
actually,
that-
helicopter, what are you
that
Why
talking
don't you worry
weirdly-
about being up in the air? Why don't
That
you worry about the
weirdly
air?
scares me more. What if
Why?
they turn too hard? I fall out that bitch.
You put a fucking seatbelt on.
Vietnam, bro.
Yeah, you're not on the R train, fam. You buckle in, bro. You good.
I don't trust a seatbelt. Ask that kid on the roller coaster.
Oh
He
my
trusted his
God.
seatbelt.
What kid on the roller coaster? I missed it.
No.
No, not gonna go
All right,
there.
well, the point I'm saying is this shit is fire.
Well, I can't bring up a valid safety concern.
We can talk about Kobe, but you can't talk about the kid on the roller coaster.
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
fine, decent point.
I'm not making a joke. I'm saying that's a fuck thing. You can't
right.
trust these things.
What I'm
That's
saying
fair.
is, with the Kobe situation, I completely understand why he wasn't as concerned.
Just a late insult.
Sorry, that was so good.
He's like, I was forgetting something from what I told Mark. I was
I
gotta
was
call him a
building up
dick
in me, trying to make me the asshole for having a valid safety concern.
I don't know if it's valid.
So it seems valid.
Well, I guess it's for you, so you could be worried about whatever you're worried about. But I'm telling you, bro, like you were up there, and that's it. You're vulnerable.
Bro, you wanna know how dumb I am?
What?
Your text said, yo, guys, I found a flight. I'm taking the helicopter. And I was like, you taking the helicopter to Vegas? I legit thought you were flying to Vegas on a helicopter. And I was like, what?
Son, I'd still be going, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Nah, so we got to Vegas. That shit was crazy. And then we went and we saw BTS. We saw the biggest band in the history of the world. So BTS is a K-pop band.
Yeah.
The next biggest musical group in the world is 10% the size of BTS. Put that thing in perspective right there.
History
Just
of the
think
world,
about
though,
that.
is like, are you counting the Rolling Stones?
Yeah,
Michael Jackson.
all of them.
Nah.
Michael Jackson.
I mean, they're
Jackson.
massive.
For
BTS was
safety
amazing.
and facts, can we just say currently?
Yeah,
Yeah,
currently.
just the last. I think you said
Oh,
currently.
have bands gotten smaller?
What are you talking about?
Don't we got way more people that can listen to music now?
Uh-huh.
People have way more access to music.
But the Stones have been doing music for 50 years.
I'm saying in the Stones' heyday, I don't think they're as big as BTS is currently.
Raw numbers. You're saying raw numbers only.
But you said history,
I'll say
bro.
this:
You said
his
history.
justification is
So when the
population
Beatles
has
were
gotten
popping-
bigger and more people have access to music than before.
Yeah.
So simply raw numbers, not percentage of the country or world listening, not whatever, just raw numbers. They probably do have
You
more
think in
numbers.
China
just
they were
'cause-
rocking to the Beatles,
I
bro?
don't know, bro.
China's 1 billion people. They were
China's
listening
not
to the
China's
Beatles.
not
I just feel-
BTS too. They're
China's
cool.
not rocking with
No,
BTS.
they're too effeminate.
They banned
Yeah.
them.
No, they didn't
They're
ban.
just
them.
banned, dog.
Okay, fine. So they're not in China. How the fuck they got so many people listening to them?
What do you mean?
I was told the next biggest band is 10% of the size of these
Yeah,
guys.
they probably meant today, right
yeah,
now.
they're talking about right
Today.
now.
So shit got less popular. Music got less popular since the Beatles and Rolling Stones.
You know, you could argue that it did actually because there's so many more bands
Yeah,
and
it's more
shit to listen
fragmented.
I would
to.
argue it got more popular because way more people have access to music.
Yeah, but now we got options.
yeah, they weren't.
The
options
Beatles
back
are
in the
shoved
day.
down your throat.
Yeah, there was 4 bands.
I don't know about Rolling Stones,
But you
Beatles,
couldn't listen to the music all the time. You couldn't. You got to walk around your fucking record player.
did
Now
that
we got
shit,
this
yo.
shit is right here. Music
So
is
what
being
was
listened
Radio
to way
Raheem?
more now than it was back in the day.
You're
Guaranteed.
finding the point.
It's like, nah,
It is.
There are more iPhones today than before.
Yo, just keep it up. Be honest. Think about it. You needed a record player or you needed to listen to radio. That means you need some big ass fucking radio player back in the day with the Rolling
you can
Stones.
listen to
TV.
it
And
more
just
often.
white people listen to that shit.
no,
All these
no, no, no.
Asians listen to BTS.
But that just means you
son.
can listen to it more often. That doesn't mean
Son,
you
Rolling
listen to it or
Stones was
don't.
small.
I'm fine with that. Beatles. I'm saying Beatles. Rolling Stones. is
Beatles
him.
was a little bigger.
Beatles is huge.
Michael Jackson.
Michael Jackson.
What about him,
And
son?
he had China.
What about him?
Michael Jackson. They love China. They
Son,
love Michael
yeah.
Jackson in China.
Come on, son.
Dummy.
Couldn't even like
Come
walk.
on, son. Michael Jackson can't even hold BTS's jock strap, son.
Son,
If I'm being
Get
honest,
outta here, son.
if I'm being
Get
honest,
outta
bro,
here, son.
yo, BTS
get out of here.
slaps Michael Jackson in his stupid face. Michael Jackson wishes he was BTS.
Get out of here.
does
Bro.
it?
Get
Yeah, he
out of
does.
here.
Michael
son.
Jackson didn't have to
Son.
sing about butter. His voice was butter.
Oh.
His moves were butter. Michael
Look,
Jackson.
BTS,
Jackson.
BTS better dancers, BTS better singers, BTS better dressed. Wait. You looked it up, didn't you?
No.
And what's it saying? Just look it up, dog.
You want me to search biggest band in the
History of the world.
Google that.
Okay, biggest
Son,
band
you're
in
retarded,
the
son.
history
What are you talking
of
about?
the
You're retarded.
world.
Why is that retarded?
It's just so retarded.
You know,
Why is
it's
that
coming
retarded?
from a retard. It has
Yeah.
to be true.
Yeah.
Damn
I mean,
recognized game.
honestly, you were close. So it's the Beatles, Eagles, Queen, Led Zeppelin, Pink Floyd, AC/DC, Maroon 5, U2.
You put in white bands?
Stupid.
I just searched biggest bands in the history of.
And what was the website they gave it to you?
This was Wikipedia.
I'm 5'6" on Wikipedia, son. You can't trust nothing on Wikipedia. I'm 5'6".
What website do you trust?
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.com?
It has to end in edu. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Facts is what I trust. No, it's just facts. More people can listen to music. BTS, everybody listens to
More
it.
people can listen to music more often, but that doesn't mean more people can listen to music.
Son, BTS is the biggest Asians in the history of Asians.
There is something to say.
I'll give you that.
Genghis Khan. Genghis Khan.
I'll give you that.
Genghis Khan.
Genghis
BTS.
Khan conquered 30 people.
Yeah,
Genghis Khan.
BTS is bigger
It was
than
30
Genghis.
people
You
back
related
then.
to Genghis Khan.
Say again?
You related
Not
to
me,
Genghis
you.
Khan.
You, definitely.
Both of us, probably.
You, definitely.
1 out of every 6, so somebody in this room.
Yo.
You, 100%.
Definitely.
Oh, can I be?
Maybe you, not even
Who's
close.
more tyrannical than you?
I'm not a
You
tyrant.
are Genghis Khan.
I am not a tyrant. Two things can be coincidental. Okay? I think that's sheer coincidence. All right?
This guy already trying to
I'm just
convince
saying,
his BTS
Asia,
the biggest
he was
band.
all up in Asia.
Yeah?
You're Asian.
Yeah?
Okay? He wasn't all up in Scotland. He knew what the fuck time it was, little pussy.
He knew it wasn't worth it?
Nah, he knew that if he came there, he would get his shit split. Just like everybody who came to motherfucking Scotland get their shit split.
Okay.
Sorry, who got their shit split in Scotland?
Everybody who came to Scotland got their shit split.
Anyway,
they
we
might do some shit split into us too.
Yeah.
But you gonna get your shit split.
Okay.
We love
Fair enough.
BTS, okay? We
Yo,
don't split
BTS
hairs.
was
They're
fire,
an
bro.
amazing band and
Incredible.
an amazing group.
Incredible. Super
we don't have to
inspiring.
argue who's bigger, okay? We can just acknowledge that it's a lot of good
They don't know
musicians.
anything about music, yo. All right, guys, let's take a break for a second because we got a lot of gambling coming up. Let's just be honest, okay? There's a lot of great sports things happening, and it's time for you to make some money, and I want you to make the most money you possibly can, and the way you do that is by gambling with some free money. Yeah. I'm going to make that possible for you guys right now with MyBookie, okay? MyBookie, all you got to do is use the promo code Flagrant, and you're going to secure your first deposit bonus up to $1,000. It's simple. Deposit $200, you play with $300 instantly. Just use the promo code Flagrant to claim your bonus. That sounds absolutely amazing, doesn't it? So many things. We got the playoffs coming up. We got baseball if you're a loser, or Errol Spence's fight coming up. These are big things. Always shit working with the UFC. I think y'all got to do it. So right now, mobile or on the go, NBA or baseball, no matter what the league, no matter the minute, MyBookie puts the action in your hands so that you can turn any game day into a payday. Bet anything, anytime, anywhere with MyBookie. Make sure you use that promo code Flagrant. Now let's get back to the show. All right, guys, we're back. Vegas was awesome. First of all, I just want to say thank you so much to Scooter and Manson. Y'all were great taking care of us, and seeing that was very inspirational. It was awesome. You know how they say, like, what is that shit where they take kids from the hood and they make them go to rich neighborhoods? What is that shit?
Like busing?
Fresh Air Fund or some shit like that?
Oh, Fresh Air, they like took you to the country or whatever, right?
Yeah, but like even busing and that kind of stuff, it's important, not in terms of the schooling, but being able to see things, because once you see something, it becomes a reality.
Better example, LeBron giving everybody in his school a bike so you can just go explore.
Yeah.
You can just go see.
Yeah.
Blessing, they got all this other shit tied to it, but just going, taking a bike and just riding it and seeing
Yeah.
like, yo,
Some-
people
yeah.
have huge houses like this.
Yes.
That's a possibility.
Yes, exactly. And who knows if they'll actually go. It's almost good to like force them, but like seeing something, like seeing BTS perform in a stadium for 80,000 people and like how they engineered the show and all this kind of stuff, it like really inspired me. I'm like, okay, how do you do comedy in a place like this? And before that, I didn't even think of doing comedy in, well, maybe early on, but I thought I was doing comedy in stadiums, but still it's just like, yeah, you got to see it. You got to see these things. And I'm a fucking dreamer, dude. I dream crazy.
Yeah.
But being able to see it makes it so much more accessible.
Yeah.
Like the problem just starts to solve itself once
Yeah.
you see it. Anyway, but yeah, shouts to them, man. Thank you. That weekend was fucking awesome. Or those 15 hours were great. Okay, what else we got, man? Interesting thing happened with this kid. He's a streamer. His name is Speed.
Yeah.
I show Speed.
Yeah. It's a wild boy.
Yeah, what'd you say?
It's a wild boy.
Wild kid. He's a kid. He's I think 16 or
17, I
17
think.
years old.
Yeah.
And he got knocked off Twitch, and I think he's also being suspended from YouTube as well, or what?
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
And
He's like banned from Valorant and like other like games specifically.
Right.
So like he's not allowed on those game servers right now.
Right.
And then could potentially just be wiped off stream altogether.
And so he's this kid who said some pretty crazy things in stream. He's also done a lot of hilarious stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and
Yeah. He's tricky because like he's undeniably talented as a streamer.
without a doubt.
Especially at like 17, he talks to 1 million people every day on stream.
Funny,
It's like, and streaming is fucking
engaging,
hard, bro.
wild. Yeah, you
just
gotta constantly
talking
entertain.
Just by yourself, just like radio show host
Yeah.
at 17, like crazy.
You're almost
talent.
incentivized to be crazy and say wild shit.
Exactly.
You got to keep things moving.
Exactly. And then
Yeah.
the issue is that he goes on stream and just says crazy stuff. at like 17 doesn't necessarily have like a boundary of what he's saying, and then just says shit that's like
at 17 you're not, or 16 you're not thinking about the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Right? You're not thinking about, okay, how am I going to feed my family? How am I going to take care of my kids? These type of things. He's 17 years old. He's probably making millions of dollars, and he made those millions of dollars by saying the wildest shit in the moment, and people just fucking lose their minds.
It's also hard to tell if it's a joke or not. Like sometimes he's doing shit that's a joke. Like he'll do like the dick suck thing, and it's like, oh, that's funny. He's doing that to be crazy.
Yeah.
But then other times he'll just be on this crazy screaming rant, and it's like, is this a joke, or you actually like this? And then that shit is like kind of inexcusable.
Yeah, it's just, I just feel bad because it's obvious that he doesn't have anybody in his corner kind of giving him game. And
because it's such a new world. How can somebody give you game on streaming when streaming is less than 10 years old or whatever? You know what I mean?
But usually like with money comes people who can help you make more money.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because they see that they can make some themselves.
And there's good money in stream.
There's good money in stream, 100%. And a lot of these people are becoming famous and successful. And it's just unfortunate, man. This is one of those things that kind of makes me sad.
Yeah.
You know,
because he needs a mentor.
Say again?
He needs a mentor.
He needs a mentor. He needs someone to be like, yo, if you say these things, you are canceled.
Yeah.
And he's operating in this streaming space where, and I'm not trying to cap for him, but like if you're playing video games with people, everything's anonymous, except when you're streaming with your face. But the way people speak to you over video games is how someone would speak if they were anonymous.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Fuck you, racist shit, sexist shit,
The shit he's saying, there's probably mad people listening right now that said all the same shit when they were 16 or similar things when they were 16, but they just didn't have a camera in their face.
With a million people watching.
Which is still saying it now when there's not a camera in their face.
100%. So he's in this environment where all this, like, for lack of a better word, like toxicity exists.
Yeah.
Like, and people get charged up when they're competitive. Like, if we're going to look at gaming like we look at sports, right? It's an e-sport right now, right? You don't think that basketball players are saying wild shit to each other on the fucking court?
Now imagine they don't even have to see each other. There's not even a risk of fighting.
Exactly.
Now how crazy you gonna
football
talk?
players saying the craziest shit to one another. Like to the point where when one of them is mic'd up, they got to give each other nods and shit. Like, yo, chill, I'm mic'd up. Don't say that crazy shit. So this is a sport and people are operating in a way that they do when they're playing a competitive thing.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not justifying what he said. What he said is going to be fucked up because you're looking at it as pure entertainment. But when you're looking at you just in a boxing ring with someone, you don't think Floyd is saying the craziest shit to Canelo when they're fighting?
Yeah.
Like, so I get, especially in that environment, why they think it's acceptable to say these wild things, especially if you've been rewarded with millions of dollars and millions of fans.
Yeah, but like those are like competitive by nature. And like the whole point is to try to beat each other. Whereas like an e-date or like you're on stream just talking with people, like it's not inherently
Well, I'm
competitive.
specifically talking about the video game that he got kicked out from.
Ah, gotcha.
Also, anytime he's streaming, he is doing his job as an entertainer. And the thing about being 17, especially a boy, you don't understand consequences yet.
Yeah.
Because you haven't had to deal with real consequences.
Do you want to show the clip that got him kicked off YouTube?
Yeah.
The YouTube clip? Yeah, let's do that one.
The clip that got him kicked off of Twitch is wild.
Well, I don't even want to play that on Flagrant.
Yeah, I don't even want to play it.
And it sucks because it's harder for black streamers to grow their audience. And it's like he was growing at a crazy rate. So,
Why is it harder for them?
I don't know. I just like they say it's harder, and I believe them.
Oh.
Yeah. Do you know why?
I don't know what that would be.
Because they can't say the N-word as freely.
Yeah, I mean, that could be.
That's probably it. Yeah. But yeah, this is the clip that is going around now that got him banned from like Valorant and a bunch of other games.
Where she is? She's on top of the thing.
10 seconds
Where's the
left.
rusher? 10 seconds. On your left. Fuck,
Man, yo, man, dog, man. Come on, bro.
Man, you gotta hit those shots, man.
Man, shut your stupid ass up, nigga. Who's you talking to, bro? Shut your nerd ass up, bro. I know how to play this game. Shut up, monkey. Shut up. Shut your bitch ass up. Alright?
You're at the phone.
Alright?
Calm down.
Damn, bro, shut up, bro. I know how to play this game. I'm not a noob, alright? God damn.
You don't know how to play the fucking game. You
What?
suck ass.
What, bitch? Bitch? Is a bitch talking to me? Is a female talking to me? Am I, no, am I tripping? Am I tripping? Or, wait, time out. Is a female talking to me right now? Is a fucking female talking to me? Get off the fucking game and do your husband dishes, bitch. Shut up. Fuck is wrong with y'all? Stop talking to me like that, nigga. Fuck is wrong with y'all, dog? I'm not one of these little lame ass Valorant nerds, nigga. Fuck is wrong with y'all? Now fucking shut.
Spike down mid.
I got the spike.
Fucking nerds on my fucking team.
So like He's an engaging streamer, bro. Like, imagine you're 15.
That's your sentence coming out.
He's an engaging streamer, bro.
As you can see from the clip, he's engaging.
Bro,
There's
if you're
nothing
15,
else.
you watch this, then some guy's just
If
screaming.
you're 38, son, that was hilarious, bro. I'm sorry.
Son.
I laughed.
You know what's great is when a black guy calls a white guy a monkey, it takes all the racial tension out
It
of it.
does.
And then it
then
just
you can
becomes an
just
awesome diss.
laugh
Yeah.
at how funny it is.
Yeah.
That was
Get the fuck off stream and do your husband's dishes, bitch. That is crazy, but hilarious. I'm sorry. It made me laugh. What am I supposed to say?
Oh my God.
That didn't make you laugh? Y'all didn't have to stop yourselves from laughing when we were watching that?
I also laughed at. I'm not one of these nerd ass.
Akash, stop podcasting and go do your wife's dishes. It's a funny thing to say. You know what's crazy? It's only sexist because of the gender roles of women doing their husband's dishes, but just telling somebody to do their spouse's dishes is hilarious.
Yeah.
Like me telling you, but that's the only reason
That's why
it's
it's
sexist.
because it's a girl, bro.
Yeah.
No, but like
It's
me
only racist because he's a black guy when you said the racist thing.
No, but I'm saying it's the same thing.
What's strange about the N-word?
Y'all don't understand what I'm trying to say.
I get what you're saying.
What am I saying?
You're saying it's a funny insult in general. If you just say it to anybody, it's funny. You just can't say it to a woman because it's sexist.
Yeah.
But you should say it to any guy all the time.
I guess what I'm saying is like women don't do dishes anymore.
Yeah.
Like that's not their role in society is to only do dishes.
Yeah.
So we're using antiquated gender roles. Like they're 16. They're all playing video games 16. That 16-year-old girl grew up with her mom and dad both working. Not one of them was just doing the dishes. She might not even understand it.
I think she understands.
Okay, maybe she understands it. But you know what I'm saying? Like it's like go shine your husband's armor.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? Eventually that is gonna become that.
Yeah, eventually.
No.
That's a large gap, son.
I'm just saying, like,
bro,
go shine your husband's armor, yo. Bitch, bitch, go shine your husband's armor, bitch. All right, cancel the black streamer, Al. You know what I mean? Cancel the black streamer. You know how hard it is for black streamers to get people to watch them, bro?
God, it's hard for black streamers, bro.
For black streamers, now that they don't have an athletic competitive advantage in the esports.
Yeah, bro. It's hard for them, man.
No, their thumbs are faster. They have fast twitch muscles.
Are they?
Yes.
Nah, they're
How much
too
is this
busy.
finger?
Yeah,
They're too busy washing. They're too busy washing their chicken with soap, bro. It's hard,
That's
bro. It's
why.
hard for them, bro.
Yeah, go wash your husband's chicken right now.
Go wash your husband's chicken. All right, can we talk about Al getting absolutely demolished for saying black people actually wash chicken with soap?
Yeah, I got demolished.
But do they, Al?
I mean, I've seen a couple videos. Some were jokes, and there were a couple that were real. It's just we don't want to acknowledge it.
What do
we don't want to
black
acknowledge
people
it?
really wash their chicken with?
Nah, it's usually vinegar, lemon, or just water.
Or just water.
Yeah.
Okay.
But
Now
you don't need to do any
soap.
of that. No, I've seen videos. I could post them right now. There's videos. Pull them up.
Yeah.
We're going to take the time to pull them up. Nah, because I'm mitigated off this shit. Don't pull up the joke ones. Put up the real ones.
I mean, I don't know what's real and what's a joke. I don't know how you.
I mean, there's a
this dude's
child.
joking,
There's a
but
child cleaning chicken. There's no way that that's real.
that guy's real.
Man?
And, yeah. Fucking the news.
This
had
guy's
to-
real?
That guy's real.
You truly believe that a guy that has dish soap.
I'm telling you, that guy's real, bro.
It might be fake news, bro. Might be fake news.
Nah, whatever. We don't want to acknowledge it. But sometimes I got to hold up the mirror to our community, bro.
Hold up the what? Hold the
Mirror to our community.
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Yeah.
Okay, so what is the takeaway with Speed here?
Like, one, he's doing things that are like inappropriate. Like he's yelling at people like on a game that he doesn't necessarily. I'm assuming he doesn't know them. Like
Right.
if he knows her and like they're friends, you can get away with saying different things. I'm assuming he's just yelling crazy on a stream. Come on now. Come on now.
Sorry. He be tilted,
Sir,
Bro, he's
Some be
tilted, bro.
bro.
He's tilted.
Funny. Y'all are such boomers with your fucking tilted. It was like 6 years ago we used that on stream, dude. What do you guys know about that? Tilted.
But what he's saying is wrong. But at the same time, he's like a super entertaining streamer.
He's engaging.
He is engaging, and like he's also funny.
He puts the gay in engaging.
Yeah. But he's a great streamer. Stream is hard, like I said before, and he's really good
go
at
do
it.
your wife's dishes, bro. Go do your wife's dishes.
He needs
Yo,
a mentor. He needs
So
someone to help him.
He does. He does.
He needs someone to come in and say, yo, here's how you got to behave now that you're making probably hundreds of thousands of dollars a year, like changing people's lives. Like,
yeah,
there's a ton of attention and spotlight on someone that's 17 without really any infrastructure.
Yeah,
that shit is fucking hard.
And that's the tricky thing about streaming is you don't need any infrastructure.
Yep.
So a 17-year-old kid can become uber famous.
Yeah, and there's also no censoring. Like if you get TikTok famous, you can make a TikTok and be like, I don't really like that.
Yeah.
Like you don't have to post it. When you're streaming, it's all posted.
Yeah.
Like it's insanely high stakes. And that's why people are watching.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's on the highest high wire.
Yeah.
Because he's saying the craziest shit.
Yeah.
No censorship, no post like editing, nothing.
Oof.
That's crazy, dog.
Yeah. And he's gonna stick around, like as long as they're streaming around. Like,
did y'all laugh when he was saying that?
Come on, bro.
Did you?
Come on.
Did you laugh? What is it?
Absolutely not.
I've never laughed at sexism ever, bro.
Yeah.
I laughed the
it's not
hardest at-
sexist.
I laughed the hardest at monkeys.
It's not sexist. It's not sexist.
Yeah.
It's an activity. Washing dishes is an activity. Both sexes can do it.
Yeah, if
He's
she
saying-
wasn't a woman, it wouldn't be, you know?
It would be more offensive. When I said to Akaash,
If
do
my
your
aunt
wife's
had
dishes.
wheels, should be a bicycle.
I love this video. I love that video. But yeah, it's not sexist. I stand by it's not sexist. It's an activity. Anybody can wash dishes. Women are better.
Why are they better?
Why does he die on these hills, bro?
No, I'm just saying
Why?
they're closer to the sink.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's like I have to bend over too much to.
You don't have longer arms?
Say again?
You only got longer arms?
I'm still too tall. Yeah, I'm way too tall. But you could do it. You could probably do it.
I go wash my wife's dishes.
Yeah, you can wash your wife's dishes, bro. Yo, go wash your wife's dishes is crazy, right? That's fucking pure, egalitarian or something.
What would you tell Speed if he was sitting here right now watching?
I'd tell him, hey, buddy, that shit fucking killed. That shit killed. Like, I don't know what to tell you. It sucks when you get canceled off of some shit that absolutely murders the room. And there are other videos out there that you're saying wild shit that is like a little bit uncomfortable. Cut that shit out. And maybe if those videos didn't exist, this one wouldn't be that big a deal. My feeling is his other video, which we won't play, is absolutely wild and taps into sexism. Well, it's raw sexism.
Fucking wild.
Yeah, so now everybody's primed to look for sexism.
Yeah.
If that video didn't exist, nobody's looking for it, and people go, that's a sexist thing, that's a sexist joke, you should have made that sexist joke. But when you compare the two, incredibly tame.
I didn't think this was that bad.
This is tame compared to the other one.
Yeah, objectively.
Especially on a video game app, go to wash dishes. Like, do we know what these kids are saying to each other? The N-word is like...
I'm not going to defend everything this kid said because, again, we saw that other video is fucking crazy. But this, objectively, go wash your husband's dishes one time. That's it. One joke.
So this is his apology.
What's good, everybody? It's a clip, that I seen, that's going crazy right now. Me between an altercation with a girl, and I was playing Valorant.
Funny. Like,
you know what I'm saying? And I want to say some, like a few things from that situation. You know what I'm saying? But that day, I wasn't having a good day. I was getting a lot of racist text-to-speech donations. A lot of people, talking about my dead aunt that's in the grave right now. But look, I don't want to make that no excuse. I'm wrong. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to justify. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, that day, I just don't bash on people for no reason. That's where I'm coming from that, statement I just said. But, I'm completely wrong. You know what I'm saying? I was completely wrong in that situation right there. I can't say anything to justify that situation right there. But that clip is from months ago, and I changed from that, and I grew. You know what I'm saying? I'm young. You know what I'm saying? I'm very young. For every situation I grow, and I change, and I got to become a better person. That is not me no more. That is not me. And I grow from that situation. That's come from the bottom of my heart. That is not me. And hopefully I can, really, see like the genuine in me. You know what I'm saying? I apologize from that girl. I apologize if that girl wants to hit me up and say anything. I would love to hear her out. You know what I'm saying? But, I apologize. That's not me. That clip is from months ago. I'm sorry, man. Peace out.
So disappointed.
Bro, I needed him to like say peace out, leave the stream going, and he doesn't realize it's still going.
Exactly.
Yeah, I thought that this was about to be a prank, and that'd be legendary shit.
Nah.
That would be great.
Yeah.
This was... I was getting racist donations. It's just like...
Well, you don't have to accept... Do you have to accept them?
Yeah, like if they donate it, he has a feature where like if you donate it, auto plays a message that you send.
Oh.
So people would be like, yo, here's $5.
Really?
That's funny.
Dude, what a bargain to call a black person the N-word, right?
Yeah,
If you're a racist, dude, like
Pay
get
to
on
play,
Twitch.
bro. That's how it is.
Oh
Yeah,
my.
That's what they've done now.
He hadn't turned the feature off by now.
No, I mean you get paid from it.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. You named your price.
There you go.
I mean,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna feel bad for you if you named your price.
That's how I'm assuming it is. I
If
don't
I say
stream like that. but that's
$1,000,
how
you'd
I
be as
understand it.
racist to me as you want to. I don't get to be like, that shit hurt my feelings. I got $1,000. You call me a camel jockey right now for $1,000, Mark. Take it or
What's
leave
your
it.
Venmo? What's your Venmo?
Hey,
What's your Venmo?
hey, ready? Camel jockey?
Hey, that wasn't an offer for you.
Free.
No, that was
I want an apology from Andrew.
I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying?
Go do your wife's
I
dishes,
changed, bro. I changed from a few minutes ago when I said that. I changed. I'm sorry, you know what I'm saying? I really apologize. But no, in all seriousness, Speed, man, I hope you get someone in your corner. You get somebody to kind of mentor you, show you the ropes of this game. Like even people who operate outside the mainstream media need a little media training. Because you're going to get to a point where everything you do is news. And right now, they're going to be paying super close attention to you because there's clicks in your cancellation. Right? Yeah. Everybody's going to see how many views the video of you getting canceled got. And they're like, ooh, let me go see if I could be the next person to find them doing some fucked up shit. And the trickiest thing is if you've made your career doing wild stuff, that's what you know best. That's your bread and butter. So you're gonna lean back into that when you want to be entertaining, and you gotta be careful right now.
It sucks is he's gonna look back on some of this shit for sure in like even 5, 10, 15 years, whatever, and be like, God damn, I regret saying that.
But not that one. That one was funny.
No, that one.
I can't wait to tell someone to go home and wash their husband's dishes, bro. I'm gonna tell that to my wife.
I'm crafting the Texas.
Right. Let my girl talk a little bit of shit. She'll go back to our home and wash her husband's dishes.
All right, you want to talk about Elon Musk?
Yeah. So I don't know exactly what's going on with this Elon thing.
I don't think anyone does.
But there was an interesting thing that happened today. Yep. So Elon bought the 9.2% of Twitter. He gets offered a board seat. Twitter puts out that he's not going to be on the board. And then today liked a tweet that someone put out. And they're like, here's the story. Elon bought into Twitter for free speech. The people at Twitter said, Elon, fall in line. Elon said, I don't want to be on the board anymore. All right, guys, we're going to take a break for a second because if you ever dreamed about having the chance to win awesome prizes like a Tesla, karaoke with Charlize Theron, or going to space with Virgin Galactic, then you have to check out Omaze. Here's how Omaze works. Enter for the chance to win something amazing while donating to support great causes. It's a way for nonprofits to raise money and for you to win big prizes, like $100,000, okay? Now, here's how it works. Go to omaze.com/flagrant and then select financial freedom. The deadline to enter is April 30th. So hurry for your chance to win. If you miss the deadline, don't worry. Omaze is giving away $100,000 again next month. Okay? Through your donations, Omaze has raised more than $150 million to support over 350 nonprofits around the world.
It's a no-brainer. Get $100,000. I'll buy a couple Bitcoin. That should have become 12 million later. I'm rich.
There you go. Okay. So hurry right now and enter today for your chance to win $100K or other life-changing prizes and experiences at omaze.com/flagrant. Plus receive an extra 20 entries when you enter the code flagrant20. That's omaze.com/flagrant. Go check it out. Also required legal disclaimer. No purchase necessary to enter or win. Visit omaze.com/flagrant for the official rules. Now let's get back to the show. You've heard me talk about how much I love Native, okay? The thoughtful formulation behind all their products is something that I've always appreciated because they understand it's not just what's on the inside that counts, but also the outside. That's why Native is releasing their deodorant that I know and love in new and improved plastic-free packaging. Look at that. Native is doing their part to help our Earth with their new 100% plastic-free and recyclable packaging. When you buy Native's new plastic-free recyclable package deodorant, you are saving 37 grams of plastic. Native is also a proud partner of 1% for the Planet and are committing 1% of their plastic-free deodorant sales to environmental nonprofits. So just like all of Native's other deodorants, their plastic-free deodorant is aluminum and paraben-free, kills odor-causing bacteria, and has 24-hour odor protection to keep you feeling and smelling fresh. When Native with Native, choose from 10 scents, including their classic coconut and vanilla, sensitive formulas that are formulated without baking soda and even unscented as well. So, you ready to try plastic-free deodorant? Go to nativedeo.com/flagrant. Okay, that's nativedeo.com/flagrant, or use the promo code flagrant at checkout and get 20% off your first order. That's nativedeo.com/flagrant, or use the promo code flagrant at checkout for 20% off your first order. Now let's get back to the show.
But also, there's something on that. If you join the board, you've got to sign NDAs about what they're developing, what it's all about. So you're basically hushing them. If you join the board, you got to keep quiet. He doesn't want it. He's gonna get influence and info that he could still be free to. You know,
that's what I'm assuming.
But why would he like that tweet? Why would he be so sassy on the internet then?
Because it still makes him look good. It's still good PR to be like, I can't be silenced. I turned down the board seat because they wanted me to play ball, and I'm not gonna play ball.
The marketing of this is that he's an advocate for free speech, and he's going to save the platform and reinstate Trump and be a free speech advocate, whatever. And all of a sudden, some guy's like, yeah, they tried to silence him. And so he left. And he's like, yeah, I left. That's why I did it. Like, it's great for him. Like, whether or not this is true or not, this is like
still
great
going to have
narrative.
influence. He's still going to,
But I'm pretty sure like every major company has like different stipulations for their board members. If you sign up on the board, it's like, hey, you have to behave this way. You can't do things to drag the market share, like, or to drag like the stock value, things like that. Like, there's certain like SEC things that are like built in that they have to abide by. And some of those things might go against what he wants to do.
He's been penalized in the past for Tesla.
What was the smoking on Rogan, right?
I'm pretty sure.
No, it was something that just caused fluctuations in the price.
Huh. Yeah, I don't know. That's interesting. So then what do you think this whole thing was? He must have known that. He's not an idiot. He has publicly traded companies.
I'm assuming he went into negotiation being like, oh yeah, I'll be able to tell him like, no, I don't want to abide by these specific stipulations. And then they're like, well, no, you have to. I assume they got into a negotiation.
But if this is so normal for all these companies, then he would know that's normal and that he wasn't going to be able to get around it.
Unless he can negotiate his way around it because now he's the biggest shareholder on Twitter.
Yeah, he probably thought he would be able to get around it most.
And they just said, nah.
Yeah.
Now, why can they say nah if he's the biggest shareholder?
Because all the board members own shares bigger than him.
So together
he owns
their
the
collective
plurality,
shares.
but not the majority.
So their collective shares give them more influence on him.
Right.
And he probably thought that some of them were going to come on board with what he wanted to do, and they were like, nah, we're not about that life.
I'm assuming. No one knows.
It's really funny that... Oh, go, Al.
No, I didn't have it.
It's really funny the position that Elon's in, where we're just like, you're Captain Savior, and you can just save anything.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh, the national debt, just let Elon handle it. Like, we just observe him as this really smart guy, and that he can solve any problem. And Twitter free speech, he's going to figure it out. Here are all his ideas. Everybody gets a blue check.
More than anybody I've ever seen. Remember when he bought Bitcoin and the price fucking skyrocketed?
Yeah.
And then he sold and the price fucking plummeted?
So what does that say about us? That like once you convince us that you're more intelligent, that we will follow you blindly?
I think there's a threshold for genius that we're just like, this guy's got it. He's got it all figured out.
And track record mostly.
Track record. And I think the distance between the result that you want and just him, it's like, oh, he's so powerful that if he's convincing us that that's a path, that's a new tech versus going through the government and all the steps there, you can trust what he's going to do a bit more.
Yeah, that's interesting.
Yeah. But you got to chill on his track record. He's starting to take some L's.
Talk to me.
He's still, where's that highway that was supposed to be in LA?
Oh,
that shit
the
hasn't
tunnel.
happened. What about the internet that was supposed to be in fucking Russia
Ukraine?
and Ukraine?
No, they've been using it.
I don't hear anybody talking about it. I don't hear it helping people. There's still
We forget. We
but there's
conveniently
not
forget.
like videos that are being able to like come out of those areas. That's the biggest problem.
As long as his W's shine brighter than his L's, he'll be good.
That's true. That's true.
And
But he
once
just
we're
has to-
bought in, that's the thing. Like we're bought in. Like motherfuckers are invested in Tesla, which is an investment in Elon.
Literally invested.
Yeah, that's Trump. It doesn't matter how many businesses go under. Like he ran for president, he won. Like he took on the media, he won. Like whatever.
Shine the light on your W's, man.
But I feel it's like he has the Kanye effect where it's like, all right, we bought into Kanye, so everything he does, we'll pay attention to it. But if you start fucking up, then we're gonna start looking at your other stuff like, hey, wait, these clothes are you just remix some clothes, put some holes in it.
Fam,
but we're still paying for the clothes.
No, there was a time where it was starting to hurt. Like people weren't buying Yeezys as much or whatever, and now he kind of bounced back.
And did not, yeah.
Yeah, so that's what I'm saying. It's like,
and I'll even say this with the Tesla shit. Like everybody that gets a Tesla says the same thing to me. Oh my God, you gotta get a Tesla. Tesla is the fucking best car ever. You guys have had Tesla. You said the same thing.
Best car
ever. Like
Absolutely.
literally everyone says it. My friend just got one one. I think he got the one that got like the spaceship steering wheel, the
Plaid.
the Plaid or whatever like that. He's like, oh, you got to do it. It's so fast. Like to me, and again, when I'm in it, I'm like, oh, this is nice. It's fun. It's kind of comfortable. It's minimalist, but the design is really good. But like to me, the car is not that impressive visibly. Like I like aesthetic with a car because I don't really know much about cars. So I love like the old classics, right? Because I'm like, oh, this took place in a time where like they didn't have to worry about like miles per gallon and they didn't have all these limitations. It was just, hey, just make the prettiest fucking thing in the world, right? So that's something that I really appreciate. I don't think that they're the most beautiful cars.
I never thought it was I thought it looked good. I don't find it the most beautiful car, but it was the first, especially if it's the first electric you've ever driven, you're not prepared for how smooth it is. And then all of a sudden you start driving a car where it's like, yo, this is like I'm driving on fucking pillows. Like I barely feel the road. And then you're just immediately like, I never driven anything like this. It blows your mind.
It's the driving experience.
Yeah.
And you're not usually the driver.
I was just about to say that.
The passenger experience.
You guys grew up driving.
Yeah.
So driving means something to you and you attach yourself to like not only things you love about it, but the things you hate about it. And it seems to have solved the problems that you guys have with driving.
Absolutely.
Whereas I grew up on a subway. So all cars are kind of like the same.
Yeah.
And oh yeah, this one is a little bit better. This steering is a little bit different over here, but it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
It doesn't affect my life in the same way that for you guys, a car with like shitty steering. Like, I don't even understand shitty steering.
Yeah, even after being in New York for 10 years, the idea of having a nice car just almost meant nothing to me. Once I got the Tesla, I was like, oh, this is great. This drives great. Has its flaws, but it drives great. But it's not as important as it is if you're like a guy who commutes to work for an hour every day.
And the car is like the sneaker of Florida.
Yes, it is.
Like when you're in Florida, like you got to have the nice car because that's your sneaker. And the sneakers don't matter. You wear boots. Or whatever.
Most people see your car.
And sneaker culture made sense to me when I came to New York because I was like, oh, you walk everywhere and you don't have a car. So the only way I can flex is this.
I know.
But like all these,
No,
like,
it makes sense.
Yeah,
people
no,
look at
and-
like these rednecks in Florida with their lifted trucks or whatever. Like that's a flex. Like
That's the flex. I drive everywhere. I pull up
Yeah.
in the parking lot. You see this shit.
I got the biggest truck with the biggest thing and the loudest horn and the whatever. Like
You see me get into it.
it's a chain.
Yeah,
Like,
it sounds stupid, but like they're also looking at some of the things that we would do in New York and be like, oh, that's absolutely
you
ridiculous.
spend $1,000 on shoes.
You got how many pairs of shoes? You
Talking
get that a
about-
lot. You got how many pairs? And then in New York, you're like, oh, you also walk through them very quickly. You wear a sneaker the fuck out after 8 months in New York. In the suburbs, a sneaker can last you 5 years. You don't walk like that.
Yeah.
So New York, you have to have a rotation of fresh sneakers. It's the only way to flex. And I'm gonna run through these bitches quickly. All you got in the suburbs is cars.
Yeah.
They're also
Flexing's
basing
inherently
it. You're
stupid.
seeing the taxis exist right now. There's like a Revel that has the Tesla taxis. I think like their goal is also, you see the future movies where all the cars are kind of the same, where you won't, once your car drops you off at work, your self-driving car is driving around, picking up other people, making money, or you have a share in a car and they're all self-driving. So it's like, it looks good enough for all of that in mass. And this individualized like, oh, this car is mine and this is my taste. Like that's kind of out the window, like how people aren't like owning as much as, or it's not as important to just own and this is me, this is my personality exactly. It's like, it's a very nice car for a big population.
I wonder about this in the future when cars are self-driving. Right now BMW ultimate driving machine. Is it the future just going to be if you own a car, it's all about the passenger experience? Like, or the fucking seats are super comfortable and you got X number of TVs and you can recline this shit all the way back, as opposed to the engine and the horsepower. It's just going to be what allows me and my friends to ride in the comfiest fashion. That's the car that costs the most money. And
Like
there's
that's luxury.
That's what I'm assuming it will be, because a Porsche ain't gonna do fucking nothing when it's self-driving.
Yeah.
That's a waste of everything. It's completely inconvenient. It's me and one other person sitting mad low. Fuck wants his bucket seat.
It's gonna all depend on like, okay, you're in LA, you're in traffic, hour and a half, super luxe in the back seat.
Put
New
a
York,
bed in that bitch.
doesn't matter. Just get me here, 10-minute drive.
That's interesting. Like, if the assumption is we'll have more people and more people equals more cars, you should plan the design of the car around traffic. If you can't solve the traffic problem, right?
Yeah.
If you can't make a 4-lane highway 8 lanes or whatever the other complications are, so solve the problem of traffic by just making that drive more bearable.
Yes.
Yeah, you could do work while you're doing it to commute. Also, traffic will be mitigated.
Well, you know who
also-
does that now?
Yeah, once the Internet of Things exists, their traffic is almost non-existent.
That's what they say. I don't know if I necessarily believe that. If all the people have to go to work at the same time, like you're still gonna have cars.
But if
Yeah,
there's
more
half
cars
as
than
many,
there's
if there's
space.
fewer cars and people are able to like even carpool or go like 300 miles an hour on the highway.
Oh, that's right. That could be faster. Okay, so there could be other
All that
things,
to
right?
say, on the self-driving car thing, I did think it was interesting that Elon came out and said, "Oh, if you have a Tesla, you can sign it up for the program to drive other people around
That's
while
the
you're not
thing.
using it."
Yeah, that's the whole idea.
So he's basically like, you own a Tesla, you go to work and your car's sitting there for 8 hours, let it drive people around, and then you'll get paid instead of just having your car sit there.
Exactly.
That's a great idea.
But then,
where can that work?
What do you mean?
It'll work in cities.
But it's not now.
Soon.
It's illegal. Self-driving is illegal.
Some small cities are going to be the pilot program to be like, all right, let it work in this city.
My understanding was it wasn't good enough. Like it doesn't understand red lights and stuff.
Weezy got a Tesla in LA and she has full self-driving. She's in the beta and it makes turns for you. It's crazy.
Stops at red lights?
Stops at red lights.
Stops at stop signs.
The red light thing is I think they got that figured out a while ago.
Yeah, the red light.
How do they figure out the red light?
I think they got that on lock.
It's
My
all
car
figured
doesn't.
out.
It's
now
not the red lights
thing
and
that's
stuff
going to be
Is
the
it
biggest
tapped into
hurdle-
like the lighting grid?
No, just the fucking cameras is able to tell which one's red, which one's green.
But what if the sun is blasting
So
light?
there's 8 cameras on the car.
The sun is
One of them
blasting
will be
light
able
on
to-
the.
No, I thought the Internet of Things.
Can
was
I just make the point? You fucking idiot. What if the sun is blasting light on the green part of the light, right?
You don't think Elon Musk was like, oh yeah, there might be the sun.
Yeah.
We got to think about.
Well, so that's the big issue, right? Is that the camera picks up shadows, and that's what some of the crashes.
Yeah, the thing on your side, the sun reflected on a white truck, and so it blinded it. But again, you're talking about
There's issues here.
But yes, but
Very
billions
minimal.
and billions of pieces of data it's able to analyze, and millions of driving hours. I guarantee you, if you put that up to like the normal driving record of a 16-year-old or anyone else, it's that much safer. But I don't think people are ready to be killed by robotic cars.
Yeah.
Like that just hits different. Like
Right.
shit,
So
if there was a person there.
We were making a left turn going a 3-lane street. And so it actually waited for traffic to pass for a clear opening and it made the turn by itself.
Yeah.
That shit was
Was there a light?
No.
was it sun out? Was it
Was that
nighttime?
a red
Or was it
light?
super
What time
sunny?
of day?
It was kind of sunny. It was,
It was
LA.
kinda
It was sunny as fuck.
It was kind of coming in like that.
If the sun is blasting it, that red light, that yellow light, and that green light are the same light.
Yeah, bro.
There's no way they could possibly tell. It's got to plug
Son,
into the grid.
it's-
I think it's plugged into the
Might be
city's
on
grid.
the grid, bro.
If it's plugged into the grid, then it makes perfect sense.
It's got Google Maps,
Hey,
probably.
I'm sure it is. Yeah.
Yeah, that
Good.
makes perfect sense. Plug it
It'll
into the
figure
grid.
that out.
Why would you try to predict what the light is when the sun
I
could be
assume
up?
that's what it is.
I think it has backups on
You know
backups
what?
on
Why do you
backups.
assume that?
serious?
Why do you
Yeah,
assume
I
It's plugged
assume-
into the
I
grid.
assume-
What if some fucking guy goes up and tapes the light? This happens in New York all the time. They put a middle finger on the stop sign.
Then everyone will go through it.
Say again?
How does that make it better or worse than a human?
We have eyes, dummy.
Yeah, the car is able to see when there's other cars.
What do you mean?
If a car's merging into the lane, the car will move out of the way.
We're talking about the light, Mark.
Yeah,
Okay, if the
exactly.
light's not operating how it should, the car's gonna stop.
I thought self-driving would always be Internet of Things. Every shit, all this shit is
Everybody
fuck
stop.
each other.
Everybody stop,
happening?
bro. Here's a stop. What is it called? A stoplight?
Yeah.
A
Okay.
traffic light?
Yeah.
A traffic light. Here's a traffic light.
Okay, yeah.
Red, green, yellow. I think that's what it is.
Okay.
Right?
All right. I'm on board now.
Okay. Red, green, yellow.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the order.
Sun blasting.
Yeah,
Okay.
how bright?
It's blasting.
Super bright.
Okay? They try to put those little canopies on top. They try to
Doesn't
put the
do
little
shit.
fitteds. Sometimes the angle is too crazy, right? All these are perfectly lit.
It's golden hours. Yeah,
It's
sunset
golden
is-
hours,
yeah,
son.
I feel you. Okay.
Yellow lit,
Yep.
green lit,
Yeah.
red lit.
That's confusing.
Tesla can't tell which one it is.
What's it gonna do?
What is it gonna fucking do, Mark?
Yeah.
Has no clue. It's hooked up
What
to the
are you
grid.
gonna do though? What are you gonna do if you're driving and all of them are lit up?
Because I'm not a fucking robot, Mark.
But what are you gonna
I
do?
can tell which one's a little bit more lit.
How? If the sun's hitting it, you
Nah,
can't
I
see.
could always tell
You
I'm a
just said it
human.
was perfect.
Human instinct.
You just said it was perfect.
Human instinct.
It's not a captcha.
Human instinct.
It's not a captcha,
Human
bro.
instinct.
What are you talking
Human-
about?
It's human instinct.
It's
Human
not
instinct.
click all the
Human
fire
instinct.
hydrants.
Human instinct.
It's human instinct.
Human instinct.
Yo, let's say for example, I'll give you another situation. Bitches.
Okay,
right?
go,
Let's
go,
say
go.
for example, right?
Yeah.
There's a big ass truck blocking some of that light.
Oh no!
Oh,
But it's bouncing off the top of the truck, hitting the traffic
James
light.
Bond did
just
you watch
the
this
red.
with? The
Just
laser
the
beam's
red
gonna
is
go off the
lit.
mirror.
Just the red is lit,
Okay.
right? Green, yellow, completely covered, even though it's a fucking green light.
Oh no!
And then what happens? You get in a crash. People die because of you.
What are you gonna do when
I
you're
think
driving?
it's red, yellow, green,
Say what?
buddy. I think we
Yeah,
I think it's red,
yeah,
yellow,
we
Y'all
green.
be
established
looking
that.
at the lights, gay? Yo, son, come on, yo. Y'all look at the lights even? What am I going to do? What if you're first in line, Mark? What do
Yeah.
you do then? You're first in line.
Okay.
Okay.
To do what?
You said you're going to look at all the other cars, see what they do. You can't.
Son,
You're first.
Right
What are you
now,
talking
the
about?
car chimes when the light changes green. because it knows that we
that.
all know we're looking at our phone, and so the car's like, "Yo, wake up! The light just changed."
The car knows better than you.
Why does the car know it's green? Because it's on the grid.
camera.
It's on the grid. It ain't looking. Let's say, for example, 6 Puerto Ricans, they go up to the traffic sign, right?
Okay.
And they turn the colors different.
Oh, so it's a Puerto Rican flag instead.
Correct.
Okay, yeah.
Okay? They turn it different.
So
or
what
they cover one.
So with the yellow, they painted a little blue, made it green. Now you got 2 greens.
Now you got 2 greens. What do you do then? What do you do then?
What are you gonna do as a human being?
Wait, so
I'm not dumb.
In the future, you think all cars are just going to drive through cameras, or they're all going to communicate with each other, and all this, the city traffic lights, everything is on a system, on a grid?
Can I tell you what I would do? Hold on 1 second. Can I tell you what I would do?
What would you do?
Okay.
I like the confidence. I don't know where we're going,
right?
but I do
pull
like
up.
the confidence.
The Puerto Ricans have completely ruined the traffic light.
Back to Puerto Ricans.
Okay?
This is
The Puerto
Chinese
Ricans,
propaganda right here, bro.
Propaganda,
What's going on?
The
We're
Puerto
back in
Ricans
the
have
beginning.
completely destroyed the traffic light. Okay, right? So I pull up. I'm like, damn, what should I do?
Yeah, what are you gonna
It's
do?
red and green at the same fucking
it's
time.
Christmas time.
What do I do? Because I'm a motherfucking human from America.
Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I look at that motherfucking light right there. If that light right there is red, because the Puerto Ricans weren't smart enough to also do it to that one.
Yeah.
If that light right there is red, I know this shit is green. I'm out of here.
Yeah.
Now,
What's
what
a
if the Puerto
robot?
Ricans get smart?
What
if the Puerto Ricans also learn like AI?
Mastermind.
Right?
Yeah.
Why
So,
is it Puerto Ricans?
say
though?
what?
Why is it
Who
Puerto
else does that to the traffic lights?
Yeah, who would do that?
Alex?
Yeah.
Okay.
You think it's 6 black guys painting it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Come on,
No,
bro.
No.
jeez.
You know who it is. Okay, listen. What if they're both taking? How do I do it?
How you do it?
Slowly inch out. A robot car can't do that.
Yes, it can.
Yes, it can.
No, it
Yes,
can't.
it
Audacity.
can.
You
No,
think
it
you're
doesn't.
better than a robot
No, it
is
doesn't.
disgusting.
No, it doesn't.
You
And
think you're better than a robot?
A robot never was like, is there something out there? Never. It just goes or it doesn't go. A robot's never insecure. A robot's never unsure. It makes the decision and it goes off into
You
percentages.
think you're better than a robot?
At most things. Okay? I am.
All right.
That's all I'm trying to say. A robot is too confident. It just goes off the numbers. Oh, I'm 98% right in this situation. Not I.
12 times 56. What's
Say
that?
again?
12 times 56.
347,000.
672. This robot just killed you on that
Yeah,
one, bro.
the robot kind of
Yo,
killed
but
you,
that
bro.
just depends.
What you mean?
That just depends.
What do you mean?
When do I need to multiply 12 by 6 across a light?
Well, that's your brain doing it subconsciously. No, that's algorithms. That's what the robot's doing faster than you.
That is your first answer.
No, it's not.
I don't need to
No,
do
it's
math
not.
to cross the line.
That's your brain's doing it. Your synapses are going out. That's all math, dog.
Say what? Look at that shit, robot.
Yeah.
Look at that shit, robot.
Yeah,
right?
'cause
You
it's
saw what the
silence you.
robot
It
did?
silenced
You
you.
saw what the robot motherfucker.
Look at your hands. Look what your hands just did.
You saw what the
Look
robot
what your
did?
human hand just did.
You just that was just an accident right there. You
Yeah.
dropping a remote.
Y'all see what the robot did,
Yeah,
right?
you
The
put it-
robot, the light
Nah.
went wrong.
You put the robot to sleep.
The light
That's a good
went
point.
wrong.
That's a good point.
Say it again with your
That's a
motherfucking chest, Akaash.
I think the light went wrong.
The light went wrong. Could also happen
No.
at any point in
The
time.
light changes, which is what robots always do.
that light changed. It just went off, and then what
What
happens?
is a
whole
traffic
fucking
light? That's
calamity.
another robot. What's a
Say,
Tesla?
You're a
Another
traffic
robot.
light.
Don't
The traffic
you
light-
say
You're a
that.
traffic
Don't you
light.
dare say that to me.
You're a traffic
I'm not a
light.
traffic
I
light.
swear to God, son.
Bro.
I swear to God, son. Don't get me started. I can't get on my
Bro,
shoulders. I can't go on my shoulders.
Bro, honestly, you look like a Lil Nas X music video.
You're about to get a little Nas X. No, what I'm trying to say is that shit failed right there. Robots fail.
Yeah.
Humans never fail.
That light wasn't that.
When have humans
Never.
ever made a bad decision?
Never.
Do y'all remember a time where humans made a bad decision, maybe fail?
No. I can't
Could you possibly name it?
I can't think of even one time.
Okay then.
That's a good point. You want me over?
Okay then. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
I'm just saying. The street light, the traffic light, as you whatever you call it, that's a problem. That's a problem. Cones.
It gets cones.
It does see cones.
All right. Well, those are a little bit more self-explanatory. Do you remember when we were driving straight and didn't pick up the cones? We almost drove right into that bitch.
It was early. We don't know. It could have swerved at the last second, but
Yeah,
I
we
took
will
control.
never know.
We'll never know.
At the ultimate,
Yep.
ultimately, we never know.
So you're saying it's never gonna be. There's never gonna be a grid. It's never be plugged into a grid.
Who cares about the
Yeah,
grid?
you
Shut up
and
about
this
the
grid
grid, bro.
shit.
We're
That's
gonna
how
have
this
a
whole
grid.
thing started.
We're
We're
gonna
gonna
have a
just
grid.
cameras.
Yo,
They
we're
changed
gonna have a
the
grid.
They
They
changed
haters,
the whole
son.
thing.
They haters,
Oh, it's
son.
just
Why
cameras.
would you
No,
not
what
want
about
to
the grid?
Why would you not want to be plugged into
We're
the
gonna
data?
have a grid,
Why would
bro.
you not want to be plugged into the
We're
data?
gonna have a grid.
Say what?
We're gonna
And
have
then
a
what's
grid.
gonna happen?
A grid already exists.
Where?
In LA.
Probably LA.
Okay.
Probably LA.
Yes. You
Probably
don't,
LA.
you don't think there's any organization to all this?
Why
You think the
are we-
lights go red and green whenever the fuck they want to, Mark? You don't think there's somebody, you think it's someone with a button just pushing red and green through the whole city?
Never.
That's what I'm trying to say.
It's a robot doing it.
No, it isn't.
Yes,
It is a robot.
It's a robot.
That's why I said the
son.
light's a robot, the car's a robot.
My
the
uncle
robot's-
used to do it. My uncle was a hardworking union man in New York, and he would push the motherfucking red, yellow, greens,
Wait,
bro.
really?
Oh my god.
Yes, he would. Dog.
What happens if he
Same
push-
thing with the subways.
Wait, what did he do?
You think the subways is some robots handling that shit?
What do you mean?
The
It
subways.
definitely takes a person to go
Yeah.
ding dong.
It's
You
human
need a
beings at the
person.
end of the day.
Yeah,
if you need to
stop
get
Asian hate,
somewhere,
though.
what about the Hoover Dam? You think that's robots, son?
Grand Canyon?
At the motherfucking
You think
Hoover
Grand
Dam?
Canyon's
You think all that
robots?
responsibility
Oh, shit.
they gonna give some robots, bro?
Yeah.
The Hoover? The Hoover, all that water could
What
just
is the
go
responsibility of the Hoover Dam?
to make that sure that shit dammed up. You know what I'm saying? Come on, this is real. You guys you have too much faith in robots. Learn something.
All right, Akaash, your time. But the grid, though.
The grid is the robot I trust. I don't trust 10 cameras to be fully self-driving all the time.
Team robot, let's go.
I'm
Yeah,
fine
team
with
robot.
that. The
All
robots
right.
are gonna kill us all. I believe this. But
Not
no,
nerd, I mean.
y'all are the
John,
ones that
we're
are
team robot.
No, y'all
Yeah.
are laughing
No,
at
you're
us for
team
saying the
robot.
grid. I'm fine. Yeah, we're gonna be
there's
self-driving
gonna be a
cars.
team
bro.
human.
There's gonna be a
Not
grid.
that team human.
Humans are better at everything.
bro.
Humans are better at everything.
You're with that?
Humans are better at everything.
Whack.
You
Hold
ever
on.
take some shit out your fucking dishwasher when you're doing your wife's dishes and it's got some fucking quinoa still stuck on it? That's your robots, bro. That's your motherfucking robots. Wash your wife's dishes, yo.
Nah, that was you putting it on the wrong setting.
Yeah,
fucked
you
up,
did. You
son.
put it on the
Humans
wrong
are
setting.
right there.
You
What
put too many
setting?
plates too close together, then
Yup.
the quinoa gets stuck.
Oh, I
Human
wish a
error.
robot could have figured that out.
A robot
human
could have done
could
it.
figure that
No,
out.
a robot could have done it, but you packed it wrong.
No, I didn't pack it.
Yes, you
I don't
did.
do my wife dishes.
We should have a contest for who washes better dishes, a dishwasher or a Mexican.
Oh,
I bet the Mexican will
100%.
win.
That was racist.
I bet the Mexican will win.
That was racist, bro. Who do you think washes the dishes in other parts of the world? Korea, China,
Mexicans?
these parts.
Mexican?
You think that they send them all the way out there to do that?
I assume so.
Oh,
That's outsourcing.
wow. That's a big assumption.
Indians do customer service everywhere,
That's not true. Sometimes you got some Vietnamese doing that shit.
and it's never as good.
All I'm saying is we can't make assumptions. And y'all are making a big assumption. Y'all playing with your lives with that. You're playing with your lives because you're not trusting humans. Humans done did you good.
I'll speak to you in 2 years when you own a Tesla watch.
Yeah.
I own a Tesla.
And when a robot
I
dog
own
telling
a
you to go
Tesla.
inside,
Yeah.
robot dogs be coming up on you,
Yep.
Say
barking
again?
at you.
I
Robot
don't listen to
dog.
no robot dog, bro.
Yes, you will.
No.
Uh-huh.
No.
Watch.
What they gonna do?
Now you're for sure gonna have a robot car, for sure, because you don't even drive yourself anywhere right now.
I'm buying a car from back in the day when it was no robots.
And who's gonna drive it?
I'll find somebody, my wife.
It don't drive.
Yeah, don't drive.
We're gonna
It's
make that
break
shit
down.
drive.
Back in the day, 2003.
Yeah. This shit gotta fucking drive, but I'm just saying, I'm going back. Should I make my car electric?
Put it on the grid.
Should I make it electric?
Agree.
Yeah.
You should. Absolutely.
Yes.
That'll be
100p.
fire.
100p.
All right, guys, we're gonna take a break for a second because some of y'all are going bald and you don't fucking have to. That's right. Okay? There are magical cures out there that are even considered medicine. Yes, that's right. Medicine can stop you from going bald and looking old, fellas. I've been on it for over a decade. Look at my hair right now. Pretty goddamn glorious if you ask me. Keeps has got your back, okay? Keeps. They offer a simple, affordable, and stress-free way to keep your hair. Convenient virtual doctor consultations and medications delivered straight to your door every 3 months, okay? You don't even have to leave your home, but now that you have a full head of hair, you will want to. 24/7 care and support. Keeps as a network of expert medical advisors, prescribers, and care specialists to support you in making your hair goals a reality. And it's also super low costs, okay? Treatment plans are affordable, typically half the cost of the pharmacy prices. Keeps has everything your hair needs delivered straight to your door with discreet packaging and proven results. Remember, prevention is key. Treatments can take 4 to 6 months to start, so you got to act on it now. When it comes to your hair, save more, spend less. So if you're ready to take action and prevent hair loss, go to keeps.com/flagrant to receive your first month of treatment for free. That's keeps.com/flagrant to get your first month free. keeps.com/flagrant. Now let's get back to the show. Infamous tour, NYC, Radio City Music Hall, New York City. I love you. I'm so excited for Saturday. A week after this Saturday, we got Atlantic City. And then the final shows of the tour, Vancouver, Canada, rescheduled dates. We'll see you up there in May. This is crazy. I can't believe the tour is actually coming to an end. Love y'all. Appreciate y'all. And just excited to see y'all out there. TheAndrewSchultz.com for tickets. Akaash, what you got?
Guys, I am on vacation this weekend, but next weekend after that, Toronto Royal Theatre. All the tickets are sold out, but I had set aside some comps for friends and family, about 20 of them. I'm saying fuck them. They don't get to come, and I'm going to sell the tickets tomorrow. So if you're watching this episode, I'm going to drop it right around then. Buy the tickets now. April 28th through 30th, I'm at the Bridgeport, Connecticut Stress Factory. May 12th through 14th, I'm in Tacoma, Washington at Tacoma Comedy Club. And May 19th through 21, I'm in Holland, Muskegon, and Grand Rapids, Michigan. Get your tickets and tickets for all the rest of my shows at akashsingh.com. Now let's get back to the show.
Yo, also, there is one thing I want to say. I owe you an apology.
You do.
Well, you don't even know what
you
for
owe me plenty.
You don't even know what for yet.
All right, go.
Let me get one out.
Okay.
So when we were talking about Will and Jada, you were blaming Jada a lot.
Okay.
And I thought that was crossing the line. I thought you were going OD on her. And then new footage came out where you might be vindicated.
Told y'all. Told y'all.
You might be vindicated.
Which?
Play the footage.
Which?
Yeah,
sorceress.
You called her a sorceress and an evil witch.
She's a sorceress, bro.
Sorceress.
And I thought that might be a little bit OD. But this is the video that came out where basically Jada's filming Will on IG Live.
You know, Esther
and
Perel is
what-
coming to the table. She's going to be at the red table. Would you say she has been instrumental in you and I redefining our relationship?
I would say don't just start filming me without asking me
Oh my goodness.
if you could film me.
Esther, come help us again, please. I'm still dealing with foolishness.
Because she don't just.
Would you say that she helped us heal the hurts that we caused between one another?
My social media presence is my bread and butter, okay? So you can't just use me for social media and not, don't just start roll. I'm standing in my house. Don't just start rolling.
Please watch us stare at the red table because she's helped us a lot. Can't you tell?
Whoa. Whoa. And then she came out and said she never wanted to marry him. That was like another clip that came out.
That was wild.
Yeah.
Where she was like, I regretted I cried on my wedding day. The only reason I did it is because my mom wanted me to do it, blah, blah, blah.
And I think the only reason they did is because she got pregnant.
She got pregnant.
Oh, yeah, that too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
She don't love him, yo.
The birthday, all that shit.
She don't love him.
So now the tide's turning. All the comments I'm seeing on like every Will and Jada post is like, yo, it's her fault. Like she, doesn't deserve Will, blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
All
And we knew that shit in 97.
Yeah, I didn't
It's
know
wild corny to say social media is my bread and butter.
that. Why?
That line was wild corny. My social media presence is
That's
my
what
bread
he
and
should have
butter.
said. Because he's protected his image forever, and now there's someone on the outside having that power and influence to promote her show.
I think that's what he
No, he said. I think it's corny for him to say that.
No, but he made it seem like social media, like he was new to Instagram and all that. Like I think he cares more about the 30 years of I'm the biggest star in the world, social media, press, all
I mean,
that.
it's stupid. It's wild corny to just videotape your husband right when you're beefing and bring up the beef. Like, she stinks. She doesn't like him. And, I mean, she should just break up with him. Like, yo, you don't like him. Why are you putting him through that?
No.
It's
Will
crazy.
needs to leave her. Please.
But Will needs to leave her too,
Please.
but like, she also don't like him. And she can't force him to be with her. So if you don't like him, don't do all this stuff. But instead, she's taking out, it looks from the outside, that she's abusing him because of how angry she is that she's in the relationship. Like, she's annoyed and feels pain for being with someone that she doesn't want to be with. So she's treating that person the way that she feels. See what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah.
So, like, leave that motherfucker.
Here's my question about that video in particular.
Yeah.
Everybody's pointing at that video. To me, that's the only time I've ever seen him come close to standing up for himself. Where he, the line I liked, I'm standing in my house. He didn't say our house.
Yeah.
He said, I'm standing in my house.
Yeah.
He said, don't film me. So, like, as much as I don't like her, that video, people are like, he seems so broken. To me, it's like, if you think he's broken there, what about when he's sitting with her at the fucking red table, talking about her affair and acting like, oh, yeah, no, this is cool. I'm cool with this.
Yeah.
That's when I thought he was broken. I was like, that's fucking wild that you have to sit there and justify her affair on her TV show that you pay for in your house.
So this one, you thought he was alpha?
I didn't think he was alpha, but I thought for him, relatively speaking, yes. Yes.
That's what you would have done in a situation.
If I'm a guy who will slap another guy for making a joke about her and she doesn't like it, That's alpha, relatively speaking.
I see what you're saying. You're judging him on like a will scale.
Yes,
now.
on a will scale, that's as alpha as we've seen Will with Jada ever.
Yeah.
Don't just film me without my permission.
Yeah, get out of that, bro. And I get it's different, like you have children, right? Like children change everything. But like, god damn, both of y'all don't want to be in this.
Yeah.
But for him to like overcome the situation he's in, is there a race between the two of them to get to? He's gotta leave her first.
If he leaves her, everybody will blame Jada. Like the best thing he could possibly do with his career is leave her and then
he's
go,
the biggest star in the world again.
You know, I realized that I was just in this thing that was super toxic and I don't want to talk trash about my kid's mother and I still love her. I'll always have love, but like we weren't in a relationship that was bringing out the best of one another and we were trying to, you know, manipulate our own emotions so we could keep this thing going. But the reality is we're not right for each other and I wish her the best. He comes out and says that. We fill in all the blanks. She's a sorceress. She's a witch. She made him do all this shit.
That's the first thing people go, yo, she's a sorceress.
First thing. Yeah, and then he comes out with a banger of a movie. He needs a banger of a movie as well to come after.
Oh, no. Yeah. He got to date the right bitch after. You got to have the right girl. And I don't know who it is.
Who is it?
But I don't know. I've been trying to figure this out. I've been thinking about
Will
this.
Smith
Who's the post-divorce Will Smith girl?
Well, think about his female leads.
Margot Robbie?
Margot has married, likes her
I think he's
guy.
just got to go. He's got
Charlize
to
Theron?
No.
Nah.
Just get a baddie that no one knows.
Too old.
Balds too? Lupita Nyong'o?
Ooh.
He was with Dandy Newton, but
Nah.
7 pounds who he was with.
Rosario Dawson.
Rosario.
Who would the Fresh Prince get with? That's what he's got to do.
Yeah, Rosario.
He was with Tyra Banks on the Fresh Prince.
Oh, yeah.
Yo, get with Sweetie. That'd be fire.
Yeah,
That would be fire. Nah, that
Can't
would
be too hip hop.
Somebody respect it.
What do you mean?
Like, he needs like a Beyonce or something.
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying.
Snatch
Like,
Beyonce from Jay, son? Is that what you're saying?
No.
That's
Like
wild,
a
son.
Beyonce, I said.
That's wild.
Chill,
To even
chill,
suggest
chill.
something.
Chill. Relax.
You out there, bro.
You crazy. China really influencing you, bro. Chill out, bro.
You know who would treat Beyonce like a queen is the Prince. Probably.
Hey.
Probably.
That's a bar right there.
Probably.
Whoa.
Maybe Rihanna. He could take Rihanna. There you go.
No,
if you want to split somebody up,
Dude, why would you break
Yeah,
that?
they
up?
just had a kid, bro.
Yeah,
Matter
what the
of
fuck
fact,
is your
why are you trying to
problem,
bring
man?
up black
Al,
love?
what the fuck
Why
is
you
your
trying to bring
problem?
up
Do we know?
Why
What
the
is
your
your
problem,
how you
dude?
do it? Yo, this is a theory. That was a theory.
You know what bothered me more than all this is
looking
she
for
made
that.
an appearance publicly without him. She went to Shonda Rhimes opened like an arts center or something like that, and then she made a public appearance without him. It's like she thinks she's famous without him.
I think she really believes she is.
She thinks she would have still been famous if she never married Will.
I think a little part of her. Say
You're
again?
out of your fucking mind.
She wouldn't have been as famous, but she would still be famous.
Name 3 Jada Pinkett Smith movies before Will.
Son,
Set it off. You're gonna know. Set it off. What else? You seen Woo? You seen fucking Woo?
I did see it.
Wasn't she in Matrix?
I did see it.
Matrix.
The after Will.
I'm telling you.
Will turned that shit down, low key.
He did. He did. And then he said, hey, Jada, take my scraps. Fucking the audacity of this girl. She has done nothing publicly to support him since he slapped somebody for her. You don't even have to say I support the slap. You could say, I don't support what he did, but that's a good man. That's my husband. I love him. He was misguided. She did. Hey, it's healing season. And then leaks shit to sources like, I don't need protecting.
Yeah, I think she said something like, oh, like he messed things up or some shit. I saw that randomly on Twitter.
Yeah, apparently she won't let him talk about it until Red Table Talk. Your show? The show that he paid for you to come shit on him every week?
Yeah, but then he makes money.
In his house?
Westbrook.
I mean, he makes money off that show too.
You think Will can't make money elsewhere? You think Will needs money?
Yeah, I don't know if Will needs.
Is he little Bow Wow? Guy needs fucking money.
Why Bow Wow gotta get a shot, bro?
What's wrong with Bow Wow?
What's wrong with you?
You just
bro?
shooting at everyone. All Bow Wow ever did was make sure people's waves was tight.
Yeah,
You out here just taking shots.
Like
Bow
Mike.
Wow,
You just don't know.
Yeah, Like Mike was a great film.
Nah, bro. You was talking crazy disrespectful to Bow Wow, bro.
yo,
Hey, Bow Wow, I'm
apologize.
sorry. I'll invite you to have my United 1K pass. You can take flights whenever you want to. I'll use points. I'll get you. I'll get you first class, dog. I got you.
The disrespect.
Yeah,
What
that's crazy
disrespect? I'm offering my frequent flyer miles. He needs them.
He don't need them. That's Bow Weezy, bro.
Yo, Bow Wow, take Akaash up on them frequent flyer miles. Yeah. You about to find out how quick that's a joke. I guarantee you're not giving no frequent
You don't
flyer
think I'll
miles.
fly Bow Wow first class? Bow Wow,
No,
I got you, dog.
You're going to give him all of your miles.
Yeah.
All of them?
for a flight.
You got my United miles. You
about?
have my credit card points, dog. Come on. I work hard
Why
for
are you gonna
those.
make Bow Wow's flight delayed 3 days? Like, why are you gonna do
Hey,
that
you're
to
right.
him?
I got you a Delta flight anywhere you want to go.
Yeah.
Premium Plus.
Well, I really truly hope that Will can find some peace. We want Will back.
Yes, please.
Will
Please,
come back.
bro.
And then you know what? Jada might be happier and continue to do great things with her life if they get divorced too.
I believe the first part of that, she'd be happier.
Maybe she'd be happier.
Continue
Maybe
to-
she wouldn't do good stuff. Maybe she would. But the point is, together, both of their careers are taking a huge hit. And maybe apart, they'll be able to achieve the things that they've always wanted.
Yeah. I think there should be a part. I think it'll give Jaden some new material if his parents get divorced. You know what I mean? He has some shit to write about. The next album will be a banger.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Willow's next emo album will be a fucking banger.
Yeah, that's a good point. Both their music would probably slap more.
I'm telling you, dude,
Yeah.
this is a win-win-win-win. Everybody wins.
Okay, while we're talking about bullying, Mark, do you have something for us?
Yes, this is happened over the weekend. Manchester United's star player Cristiano Ronaldo, maybe one of the biggest players of all time, loses to Everton 1-0.
Oh my God, Everton.
He's like all.
That's embarrassing, dude. No, you don't get it. You don't understand. You can't lose to Everton.
Not
man.
Everton, dude.
Dude, you can't lose to Everton.
Wait, what happened?
And people give me shit like, Mark, you didn't get your soccer facts off. How, motherfucker? How do I do that? How could I?
That's
What
a big
happened
deal.
with Everton? What happened? Like, what
All right,
could
so
have
he's
happened?
all injured, right? He's walking out of the field. Watch this.
Yeah.
So this kid's filming him.
Oh wait, why is he injured?
Why are you limping, bro?
He got a slap tackle, his legs all fucked up.
You know, it's not real injury.
Little kid's filming his injury.
Why didn't they put that spray on?
Smacks the kid's phone, shatters it, and bruises the kid's hand, bro.
I mean, how old is he? Is he really a kid, or is he one of those like British motherfuckers that don't age?
Yeah, he's like Hezbollah.
Yeah,
Like that.
I think he's like 15 or something.
Are you sure?
And apparently, autist, right? He's an autist.
Oh, come on with all that.
I don't know if he's tizzed out. I don't know if he's tizzed
come
out.
on,
but
come on,
He's
come on.
something.
Nah, he's my fan.
No, you should definitely, definitely look into this. He's something.
Yeah.
His mom posted a picture of the bruise.
The bruise is kind of brutal. I couldn't find it after I saw it, but it was kind of bad.
Oh my God, a bruise. Like,
Imagine if
come on,
LeBron
son.
James smacked the
Man-
shit out of some kid. What would
Oh,
you,
he got
what
to
would you
get some
say?
bread for that. I need you to cough up some bread.
That's my point.
100%.
What? A new phone and a sorry?
No,
What the
a new
fuck?
phone and at least 10 million.
What?
I'm a retard.
You say,
He's gotta say, yo, I'm autistic now.
Yeah,
That's what you gotta say. You
He
slapped the
gotta come
autism
in there,
into me, bro.
Real talk. He got to come in there.
son, he should say he got COVID from a hand-to-hand contact from,
Yeah.
from Ronaldo. What's his name?
Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo, son. Take his cat. Son,
hate you.
we
That's
would
what-
have taken his cat.
That's Ronaldinho or Ronaldo?
No,
my
Ronaldinho's different.
Okay.
Guys are the
That's
worst.
Cristiano.
Cristiano Ronaldo,
Messi.
whatever his name is.
Young
Right.
Dolpho?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo is him, and then Ronaldinho is a different.
Okay.
See, but,
But
the
he should
kid
sue-
should have did like the players and just like grab their ankle and be like, ah,
Oh,
yeah,
that's
yeah,
the
yeah,
way.
yeah.
Yeah, try to get a red card. That
Yo.
probably would have worked better for him.
Yeah,
100%.
So Cristiano Ronaldo came out on Instagram and
What'd he
posted a
say?
thing.
He
He was
said,
like,
ah, so
Yeah,
whatever that shit he said.
no, he was like, yo, my bad, bro. Like, I was really mad after the game, but I'll bring you out to Old Trafford to watch a game anytime you want.
Who wants to go to Old Trafford? Come on.
What's Old Trafford?
That's where Man United play. That's their home.
Why don't they play in Manchester?
They do play in Manchester
Well, why do they play over in Old Trafford then?
because that's the name of the stadium.
No. I want New Trafford, dog.
Madison
You
Square
not
Garden.
take me in no
Why are they
Old
playing in
Trafford.
Garden? Why don't they play in New York?
No, no, Mark.
I want to be on his side with that.
But no, it didn't make any sense.
Why not?
Old Trafford is an area,
No.
isn't it not?
It's the name of the stadium.
No, it's an area.
It's a stadium.
I
It's
believe
an area.
Andrew. I believe Andrew.
I
one?
bet you look
Which
up
one?
where
He
the stadium
seems
for Manchester
very
United is.
convicted about this.
If it's an area, once again, you've gotten all the soccer shit
Yeah,
wrong.
son, you know nothing about
You
soccer, son.
suck, bro.
That was a stadium, you
It's
idiot.
a stadium in the town of Old Trafford.
bitch! Let's go! Sometimes you need to stop at a motherfucking stop sign! You know what happened? The stop sign
It's not
was
an
red,
area.
and
It's
you
not
said
an
yellow,
area.
you said
It's
green.
not an area.
Let's go!
Is it in Manchester? Is it in Manchester? Is it in Manchester?
Bro, yes, it's in Manchester. It's an area inside Manchester.
It's kind of stupid.
Okay?
Son, you just miles yourself, bro.
What? I didn't say anything wrong.
Don't play with me with soccer, boy!
I didn't say anything wrong.
Don't play with me with soccer!
What did I say?
You didn't even know
It's
the
an
area
area
where the
in
fucking
Manchester, not just a stadium.
Yeah, it's the name of the stadium.
Oh, now you're gonna try and get it back. Now you're gonna try and get it
Come
back.
on, son.
Oh.
What we call where the Mets play Astoria?
I don't know where the Mets play.
What we call where the fucking Knicks play? Midtown?
I don't know where the Knicks play.
Get a real name for a stadium. Manchester United. Do you know what I'm saying? Get a real name, right? Like, you don't even got a real name
Yo,
for nothing.
you at Manchester City just cuck you out of that shit.
Real talk.
Just cuck you, bruh.
I mean,
what do they call
actually is true,
Manchester
though.
City?
It's like City Stadium or something.
Oh my
Or
God.
Manchester Stadium.
Oh,
It's got
embarrassing.
Manchester in the name.
That's embarrassing,
Robotic error. Do you know what I'm saying? Robotic error. I mean, let's just call it what it is. If you went off your human intuition, your gut, bro, you could have never gotten it wrong.
Yo, that's a good point. That's why I love the New York Jets that play in New York, bro. That's awesome.
They do not play in New York.
I know, they play in Jersey.
We don't call them the New York Jets. We call them the Jets.
Stop.
That's a fact.
Nobody's ever calling the New York Jets.
Yeah.
We just call them the Jets.
The Jets.
Hey, the Giants.
Jets and Giants.
New
That's
York
it.
Giants.
I don't call them that. You call them that?
No.
Do you call them the New York Knicks?
No.
Call them the Knicks.
Knicks.
I just call them losers. That's all I call them, bro. The worst franchise in the NBA.
So do we. Hey, news over here. Okay.
Just like Manchester, bro.
Yeah,
I don't know
so-
shit about
bro.
yeah, that's
Come on,
facts.
son. Let me tell you something. Everton.
Son,
You know who used to play for Everton, bro?
Who's that?
Who used to play for Everton? Which American used to
Tim
play for Everton?
Howard?
Damn, son.
Motherfucking-
We know soccer
I'm a
out here,
footballer,
boy.
dog.
We know soccer out here, boy. Do you know what I mean?
That's it. That's me. I'm a footballer,
Did the
bro.
guy who left Biggerton go over there to Edmonton? Bridgerton? Yeah, there we go.
Bridgerton.
I wanted you to pronounce it right.
We don't
so
need
bad.
to pronounce words
I want
correctly,
it to
bro.
be pronounced right.
We
so
don't need
You say
to.
Biggerton?
He called it
That
bigger.
sounded weirdly
He
racist.
called it bigger.
I don't know why that sounded racist, but it
it's
sounded
still
racist,
wrong.
dog.
I said Bridgerton, but that's still wrong.
I wanted it to work so well. And
We don't need to, bro. We get the pass. 400 years of slavery. We get the pass,
that's
bro.
for reparations.
Yeah.
Okay, guys, for real though. Because now that we've learned, what have we learned? What are we even talking about?
That Mark
Manchester
doesn't know
plays in
any
Manchester.
soccer stuff.
Manchester
again?
plays in Manchester.
Manchester plays in Manchester.
Yeah.
Try.
Old Trafford
He's still trying.
Is an area in Manchester.
is an area in Manchester.
And also the name of the stadium.
No.
No,
It's not
it
true
is the
about
name
that.
of the stadium.
No, it's
in
not.
The area.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's not. I've looked up what that stadium is registered under.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What's it registered?
Look it up.
Look it up.
What does
Look
that
it
mean?
up.
Registered
Look it up.
under
Yeah, like what the LLC is.
the Old Trafford Stadium LLC.
Yeah.
Okay, and what is it?
Well, look it up.
You'll see.
Yeah.
You'll see. Rolling the dice on this one, boys. You'll see. You'll see what's registered under.
What's the LLC it's under?
Yeah, I don't know. Do they got LLCs?
Your
I don't know if they
LLC is
even
not
got
your
LLCs.
name.
What are they LLCs?
Your LLC is not your name.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, that's how I figured.
That's what I'm saying. What is it?
There's no answer on Google, bro.
Well, robots fail you again, don't they, Mark? Robots will fail you again.
man.
So is the kid gonna sue?
I don't know. It doesn't seem like it. Like
Why wouldn't he sue?
Yeah.
He was assaulted.
That's what Cristiano Ronaldo yells. Also, that's his slogan. Like, literally, is sue.
telling him what to do. No, but why would he not sue? Maybe it's a different culture out there, but like he was assaulted.
Legit.
Yeah.
Like it's not just I'm going to slap the phone. Like I'm going to hit your fucking hand. Yeah.
And in the States, that's a felony because this is over $1,000.
Oh, it's destruction of property or something like that.
He's already received $1 million offer. They went to him and said, "Name your price, please, quick."
You think they started at $1 million?
Whatever. Yeah.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine.
What a fucking idiot.
Why would he get so angry at a kid, though? Like, you think maybe he was upset? He
I
thought
don't
the
think
kid
he
was
even
mocking him
saw
and
that
he
it was a
like,
kid. He's
Yeah,
looking
he's
down,
mocking Sue.
limping, sees someone sticking out a phone and swats it. I need to
Fuck that,
protect
yo,
him.
it's a kid.
But he's used to this. It's every single game there's somebody with a
Yeah.
kid.
Pretty
pointing.
crazy in the same 10 days, the biggest footballer ever. You know, has 425 million Instagram followers.
Really?
The number one. And then Will Smith, same 10 days, slapping.
Yeah, and NASCAR slapping.
Maybe
Slapping.
Cristiano Ronaldo's a Scientologist. And the phone disrespected him. He had to slap the phone to let it know.
That thing on NASCAR was interesting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there you go.
What's
These two
up?
dudes.
What's up, yo?
talking shit.
What's up, yo? Yeah, take up. Pussy, bro. Pussy.
I mean, if you keep your helmet on,
that's
a
mad
L.
pussy.
That's a L.
Mad pussy. Come on, bro.
I'm keeping my shit on. I ain't gonna lie. Boom, boom, boom.
Son, how you gonna throw punches and you got a helmet?
My helmet's not coming off. That motherfucker was dumb to take his helmet
pussy,
off.
Bro.
Say what?
That's pussy.
Why don't you drive with it off then, pussy? Do you know what I mean? Because you have the potential to get hurt.
Yeah, but you can't throw a punch. I mean, it's not. It's not a
I
fair
immediately do that shit.
Wow, that kid's young.
I immediately do that shit. And that motherfucker stopped fighting too once he got popped.
Nah, they started fighting more. They like wrestled. He just took a wrestling because I can't punch a guy who got a fucking helmet on.
Oh wow, is this often happens in racing? Did you see that?
I don't understand. I understood why Formula One is more popular than NASCAR when I looked at these cars. How is this fun?
Oh shit! Like that was kind of crazy.
Oh, he's trying to kill him.
No, but that's because he was upset. So he got upset at what the blue car number 1 did.
Yeah.
And then that was his retaliation. But what the number 1 car did wasn't nearly as fucked as that. That was way crazier.
Yeah.
His
but
retaliation.
I mean, like,
so for him to be so
aren't they
pissed after
going
doesn't
at
make any sense.
Speeds where you can die.
So from what I gathered, based on YouTube comment reading, is this kid Ty Gibbs, his grandfather owns Gibbs Racing, is also the old head coach of the Washington Redskins. So this kid is like, people think he's like a spoiled brat. Like your granddad owns a team, granddad's super respected guy, old head coach, and they look at you like you're just not him, and your granddad owns the team, it's the only reason you're driving, and you're just kind of like a bitch. That's the guy that wouldn't take his helmet off when he fought.
And then he fucked him up.
It's an 18 and 19-year-old, the two of them.
Oh.
I just can't believe you're respecting dude who didn't take the helmet off, bro.
Yeah, I respect that more.
Son, he punched him, then tried to walk away, and then punched him a couple more times. You got to take the helmet off. At least make it even.
It be like that.
That's corny, bro.
It be like
That's
that.
corny.
Nah, son. That's respect. Is shooting a fair one is respect on the streets, Al. You should know better.
Yeah.
If we got beef and we shoot the fair one, that's respect.
Oh, so you respect him because he doesn't respect the
If
other
he's
guy.
giving you the opportunity for a fair one, that's a respectful move. Is what I'm trying to say. Like, on the streets of his beef.
They're not on the streets, bro.
Say what?
They're not on the streets.
It's literally the street.
Literally.
It's a street.
I mean, it's a course.
It's a road.
It's a road. It's a road. It's on the road. On the roads, it's different. On the roads at the Mandem, it's different, my youth. It's different. When the Mandem starts throwing punches, it's different, bro.
Yeah.
What? Did you like my J. Cole impression?
Yeah, J. Cole was,
he's
copying
Mandem?
you, bro.
Yo, J. Cole is copying, like...
He's copying you, bro.
I do a British accent, all of a sudden he puts out a whole fucking British song.
Yeah.
Guy was kind of dick riding.
Right? And Jason Statham was copying you.
Yo, he been copying
I was listening
me.
to his accent, sounded just like you.
Son, that motherfucker, he's a dick rider too. Motherfucker be riding dangles all day.
He'll fuck you up, Jeff.
Yo, Jason Statham?
Yeah.
I think I could fuck him up. Elbow to the top of his head, split his whole shit.
If you got a helmet, you're good, bro.
I would wear a helmet if I fought Jason Statham.
Helmet, you got him.
Just so it'd be even. Yeah, I would wear a
still don't
helmet.
think he'd be even. I still think he can
How
fucked up.
tall is he even?
You got to be wearing full ass football pads to have a chance against Jason.
Against who? Jason Statham's?
Yeah.
Why?
Otherwise, he'd just kick you in the ribs.
You know
or some
he's an
shit.
actor, right? Like, this is not real.
I assume he can actually fight though.
Why?
Because he'd be doing all the moves.
It's literally in the contract, like of hours upon hours of training that he gets.
Yeah,
Do all
stupid
this shit.
idiot.
He don't
Dick
gotta get
face.
actually fuck you. He don't actually get hurt when he's fighting. He just gotta know the moves. It's choreography.
Training, he probably gets hurt.
How? Nobody hitting him. In what part of the movie does he get hit?
Son, the Paul brothers were fucking YouTubers. And they do a little training and now
They could
boxers,
fuck
bro.
Jason Statham up. Facts.
Fuck out of here,
You
bro.
don't think the Paul brothers could
I
beat
think
up
Jake Paul
Jason
could beat up Jason
Statham?
Statham.
Are you crazy?
No.
Nah.
Are you guys fucking nuts?
Because they're way bigger. Jason Statham's a little
Yo,
guy.
what's going?
Yeah,
is
but
it-
that's like mixed
Do
martial
you
arts
really
going
believe
against.
movies? Is this like with magic and
Nah,
shit? Like,
he could fight. He actually has a martial arts background.
what is it? What's the martial art?
Mark.
Come on.
What's the
You-
martial
I
art?
don't understand.
We rolling dice. We rolling dice.
I don't
Yes,
understand
go
why
on.
why you act like you don't have a laptop.
Oh, he's
Yeah,
a
but
purple
he's
belt
way
in
fast.
Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu.
Boom. Fuck him up.
Purple belt.
Stupid.
Purple belt.
That's
son?
the top belt.
I don't even think you learned how to choke yet.
Nah,
with
that's
the
the
purple
top
belt.
belt.
You would think black isn't the top.
No, purple in jiu-jitsu is the top.
This guy.
Why? Because
I don't know. I'm just rolling the dice. Let's go.
Nah, it's middle. It's
Nah,
middle.
it's top. It's top. It's top.
It goes
Robots.
white, blue, purple, brown, black, and then like
wait, what did you just say? What did you just say?
No, I mean, I said it was the top, but it's like only the third of like a lot of belts. Yeah.
It's very middle.
Yeah.
That shit is the bottom, dude.
Not 16 years. You got to do 16 years of training to get it.
He was
16
training for
years.
16 years?
Yep.
Ain't no way.
No, it's minimum
Yep.
age to get the belt. You got to be training for
that's age?
a year and a half.
Year and a half. That's pretty good, bro. Year and a half.
So he did a year and a half of martial arts training. You fucking asshole.
I think he's done other fighting.
Nah,
No, he's a diver.
That's
where
is this a theory?
No, that's facts. That's facts.
Miles.
He like was he was a good diver. He was a really, really good
Wait,
diver.
you were going to say professional, then you changed it to good. Miles.
You're going out on a limb right
Google
here.
it. Google.
the
I'm
thing that
rolling
you're
the dice,
choosing-
dog. I'm rolling the dice.
Wow.
Get the fuck out of here, dude. That's
And
what
he
he
had
used
hair.
to look like with hair?
He looks better with a shaved head.
He looks like
Yeah.
Vala looks like with hair.
Yeah. You got a body, though.
Okay.
I mean, dude. Ow.
Good job, brother.
Diving, dude?
Yeah, Paul Brothers will fuck him up. Like if you're a diver, you're not beating nobody up, bro.
100%.
Yeah.
Okay. I think we got to do some feelings, no facts, guys. How do you feel
Do you
about
want
that?
to just rifle through a few things? real
Rifle
quick?
through feelings, no facts.
All right, this is just a video that went dumb
Let's
viral.
just stab a few feelings.
Oh my
Cop
God.
drops his glasses.
Puts.
Zink, zink.
Oh no!
Whoa, got him.
Oh
Got
my
him.
God, dude.
And he's still
Now you got to arrest him, son.
I mean, insane.
You got to arrest him.
If
Bodied
he,
him.
If he was black, you would have shot him.
100%.
You think maybe that's how white cops shoot black dudes? They just get embarrassed in the basketball game all the time.
That's
Like,
most
you know
cop
what?
killers.
You know what? I'm getting my revenge one way or another.
Yeah, that's it.
What else?
That's
What
gonna
else?
be the new white man can't jump. That's exactly how it's gonna go.
What else we got?
I thought this one was interesting. This dude plays 1 second of the game,
Drew
fouls
Holiday.
out, and then keeps it moving, but gets $300K.
So Drew Holiday had a clause in his contract. He's a basketball player for the Milwaukee Bucks. They said if you play 67 games, we'll give you a $306,000 bonus. So the team does him a solid, says you start the game, just foul somebody, and then we'll pull you out, and you'll make $300,000.
Is he injured, or is there a reason why he's not
You
playing?
just don't want him to play the last game. Like Luka, I'm a Mavs fan, obviously Luka Doncic. They played him in the last game. He strained his calf. So now the playoffs are in jeopardy. The Mavs might lose in the first round for a meaningless game.
So we need you for the playoffs, but we don't want you to lose.
But we're not going to
300,000.
fuck you out of $300,000.
That's a stand-up. I don't even know if that's a stand-up. I didn't know that's what it was. Like, I don't think the organization is doing something sweet.
I think the coaching staff was like, yo, get your money. And the organization probably signed off on it like, fine, it's not worth
Yeah,
it's
it's like
causing this
nice by the
turmoil.
organization.
I'm
Yeah, but
telling
it's
the
like,
coach, yo, I'm in.
yeah, but I didn't put the things together. Like, obviously the Bucks are doing fine. So he did what he had to do throughout the season to get you the playoffs.
Yeah.
You better pay him his
Yeah.
fucking money.
100%.
You want me to hoop in the playoffs?
100%.
I'm going to go play because I'm ready to play right now. If you want me to play the whole game, I will. But you're going to sit me down for you. You're not sitting me down for me. I come here to play every single game. You need me healthy in the playoffs. So you're not doing me no favors here, bruh. I came ready to play. I'm able to play.
To be fair, the organization, the coach could just say, you're not playing today.
That's more of a football thing.
But no, do not play coach's decision. Denip CDs. That's you could just be that. You're not playing. It's my decision. You're not playing today.
Yeah.
Now, then you just cause so much anger and animosity.
Exactly.
It's not worth it.
So they're not going to do that. I guess if this was made to look like the coach was doing the right thing and or stand-up organization, like, nah, my man balled out, got you into the fucking playoffs. You need his ass in the playoffs or else you guys aren't going to win. He could have said, I'm going to sit down and you're still going to pay me my money, bitch. And they would have. Like, I hate this little PR spin. Like, oh, the owners of the team are fair and good.
No, I don't believe owners are ever fair.
It's much cooler in the NFL where like Brady has to throw another.
Even though the
pass
team is
over
saying
to-
don't do it, and they're like, nah, get his ass out there. We're going to get you a check. Like, because that does happen in the NFL. Like, if a team is losing, they'll be like, no, don't let him hit his bonus.
happened to yeah.
You
Brady
saw
to
what happened with
Gronk.
Gronk.
No, what happened with Gronk?
Oh, Brady made sure he got his bonus.
Oh, really?
He just threw to him, even though the players weren't for him. He needed like 7 catches, or I don't know how many catches, but he needed a certain amount of catches and yards to get to his number. Got to the number, sat him down.
Yo,
And they
Brady's
were
the
calling other
fucking
plays.
greatest.
Yeah,
dude.
he's the man.
Jordan would never do that shit.
Jordan would do what would allow his team to win. So he wouldn't do that exactly.
So would Brady.
All right, what else?
Yeah, I just want to point out that a lot of people miss handshakes. But did you see this? This is interesting.
Get out of here, bro.
Yo.
Get out of
So he makes bro get up out of his seat.
Ken Bazemore.
Moves him.
This is fucked.
Taps up everyone. The dude he just moved. See you. Come on, bro.
Poor guy.
I felt like it was deliberate. Am I wrong? Am I? Yeah, this is a little blurry, this shot, but it seems like he had to have seen that hand. It was like, nah.
I think he dapped him up on the shoulder, like he just gave him a little pat, and I think that was his acknowledgement.
Yeah.
That's what it seemed like to me. I don't think it was anything personal.
Like.
And LeBron's so aware of his presence, like his, he knows the cameras are always on him, so he's going to do the right thing, and that'd be rude to like leave your boy hanging. Motherfucker has his own handshake for everybody on the team.
That's true.
He loves doing handshakes. It's his favorite thing in the world. So
I will say he didn't miss that handshake nearly as great as Mark did. The funniest miss handshake in history when he misses it and then just snaps. So good, dude.
Yeah, there's a lot of ways to handle it. There's a black way where you kind of dap yourself, and there's a white way you just kind of finger dap. There's a lot of ways to do it.
What else we got?
You want to talk about UFC?
Ooh, or maybe we talk about UFC on the episode that's going to come out Thursday, because we might have a little special somebody here who can break it down for us.
Okay.
That might be a good idea.
I like it.
So why don't we hold all the UFC talk for the professionals?
That's smart. Let's do it.
Okay, well, guys, this has been an episode of Flagrant 2. Thank you guys so much. Peace.